disappeared, but I was still in the housing office. I didn't disappear on them. So we're gonna do these rooms. Hopefully the internet connection doesn't go out. If it does go out, apologizing in advance for that. Internet at my school is not the best. But welcome to the live stream. Uniquely Mia here. How is everyone doing? I am a dual degree grad student studying public administration and criminal justice, and you are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness. Hey V, how are you doing? Glad you could be here. I have fashion videos, Udemy technology videos, days of my life as a graduate student, and so much more. So please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, and joining the community. So we have 3 rooms to walk. Let us go and see what's happening. We're gonna be going to the 5th floor to do this. Hey Paul, welcome back. How are you doing today? Glad you could be here. V, Paul, what are you guys doing today? Would love to know. Paul said, just remember, outside bad, inside good. Okay, cool. So you're not going outside today, is what you're saying. You don't like outside. We're taking the stairs up. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Uniquely Mia here. We have to walk some more rooms. Oh, the internet, it lags outside, not inside is what you're saying. Okay, well, we're inside now. We'll be walking 4 rooms, so let's see how this goes. We will first have to go to room 1503C. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Uniquely Mia here. How's everyone doing? We are still going strong with these room walks. I've been doing this since like 8 a.m. A lot of RAs disappeared, and I was still in the housing office. So I just took a list of rooms to walk. Hey Amid, how are you doing today? Glad everyone can be here. What are you guys planning on doing today? Would love to know. If you are a returning supporter, shout out to you. Welcome back. If you are a new viewer here, the algorithm wanted you to be in a place where you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. So welcome to the channel. Hey Bruce, I'm a resident assistant, so we are going to check some rooms. We're gonna walk into some empty rooms and open a lot of drawers, open the closet to make sure residents didn't leave any items. We're gonna be checking for some damages. I've been doing this since 8:30 a.m., so it's kind of tiring at this point, but it's move out season, and this is part of the move out task. Hello, get how are you doing? They said for that. Yes, Bruce, we are doing some inspections. Oh, thank you, Thomas. You're beautiful as well. So let's flip the camera. Honestly, I don't think anyone's in these units. People should be out. Residents had until 12 p.m. to move out today. It's currently 12:23, so nobody should be in these units. Housing and residence live. Housing and residence life. Housing, keying in. Housing, I'm here to check room C. Okay, so this is what the room is looking like. And essentially, you come in here, empty, empty. I got that. The bathroom, empty. That's empty, as you can see. Empty, empty, empty. All good. Okay, very nice. So now I have a form that I have to fill out electronically, so there's no excess cleaning items, no leftover items. We're also gonna go check the common area. We're gonna like open the fridge, make sure they don't leave any food behind before we submit the final form. And before I leave this room, I lock the door. So, door is locked. Door is locked, and then we check empty, empty. Yeah, that's kind of dirty. Empty. Yeah, this is all good. So I'll submit the form, and then we go to the other room. And then all good. So now we have to go to room 1508. We're going to room A. So EV 1508, room A. All right, what are you guys saying in the comic section? Oh, you're leaving 4th? All right, thank you so much for being here. It was a pleasure seeing you. I hope to see you in the next live stream or the comic section, one of my full nutritional YouTube videos. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, there's some lag happening, Paul. Do apologize for that. Hey, Paul, what are you saying? You just played Forsaken? Oh, I've never played that game before. Is it fun? Thank you so much, Lalisa, for subscribing. Welcome to the Unique Lumia community. I have travel videos, fashion videos, Udemy technology videos. So I do hope that you enjoy what you see, and please consider taking a deep dive into the comments. Please play a song. A, B, C, G, E, F, G, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. So all the songs that you know from me, it has to be sung by Unique Lumia, otherwise we're gonna get copyrighted. 3D said this feels like a Luminary Space video, but a lot more cheerful and positive. I'm so glad. You think this is like Illuminati video? Oh my God. Well, I'm so glad this is more positive and cheerful. Hey, JC. How you doing today? Hey, Renzer. The pool, we're not going to the pool today, TWC. Okay. Bye, Title. It was a pleasure having you on, Penderson. Hope to see you in the next live stream or the comic section of my Feeling Nutritional YouTube video. Hey, Heart, how are you doing? Hey, Anaya. Housing and residence life. We're not going to the pool today, TWC. In the next stream, we'll go to the pool in another day. Housing and residence life. Nobody's in here, I don't think. Housing, keying in. Housing, I'm here to check room A. Okay, we want to hurry up and get out of this room because it's really hot. So open, close. How is everyone doing today? Do you have any plans? Would love to know. Okay. All right, that's good. Let's check the bathroom. They have some stuff in the kitchen. So I'm just gonna take a picture of those items. Hey guys, I'm back. I had to check my grade notification for something. My grade came in. I'm happy with it. So that's good. Anytime I see an email with a grade notification, I need to check it as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'll have anxiety. So we're gonna take a picture of that. Bruh, take the picture. Okay, they left the pot. No, there's no damages. Okay, now I sign it with my name. And then let's get out of here. It's too hot in here. Now we are going to room, guys, we gotta go back in the same unit. We have to check room D. Okay, let me read some of your comments before we go back into this unit. We gotta check room D. 2 people moved out. Okay, what are you guys saying? 3D said, have you ever found questionable things when you inspect these rooms? Yes, 3D. This morning, I was doing a live stream where I was inspecting rooms and I found something very questionable. So go back and watch that live stream. It was insane. I was like, why is this here? It was crazy. And it was recorded and my reaction to it was caught on camera. So go back and watch my previous live stream when I was doing room inspections from this morning. Hey, Nicholas. Hey, 765. Thank you. Glad you like the Crocs. Yeah, I'm not really a Crocs person. However, I feel like I want pink Crocs this summer because I have a lot of pink clothes and Crocs are generally comfortable. So I might get some pink Crocs this summer. But prior to me wanting to expand with solid colored Crocs, I saw these and I'm like, these are really cool. These are strawberry print Crocs. I've never seen strawberry print anything. So I had my sister buy it for me for Christmas. So very nice, very nice. I've had them since freshman year. So I've had them for like 5 years since I've been in higher education for 5 years at this point. And they're still going strong. The color's fading a little bit now that I'm looking at it. Okay, let's check this room. Paul said Forsaken is a game. Nobody's in here. Okay, Paul said Forsaken is a game in Roblox about surviving and killing. Why is it hot in here? They have to leave these on 68 when they move out. D. Forsaken is a game in Roblox, surviving and killing. Sometimes you are killing your objective. To kill everybody. Oh, okay. So it's like an action game. This sounds like the zombie game I'd be playing on Roblox, to be honest. Hey, welcome, Mooner. Glad you could be here. 3D said, are these units for older folks? No, they are not for older folks. They are for freshmen in university. So the reason why it looks so clean, these rooms look so clean, 3D, is because residents, they moved out, and I feel like the ones that are really clean, their parents were helping them move out, and if you leave the room dirty, you're going to be charged for that, so their parents had them most likely clean it up. I saw some parents cleaning up the rooms for their children to move out, so yeah, it's not for older folks. This is like a dorm room on a campus, a university campus for freshman students to live in their first year. In all honesty, at my school, guys, it's the dorm rooms that's the selling point. It's the dorm rooms that's the selling point because when I was applying to undergrad, I applied to like 13 schools. I got accepted to all of them, but I didn't tour all 13 universities, but I toured a handful of them. And all of the freshman dorm rooms, even some of the upperclassmen rooms, you had to share a room with somebody. So the main reason why I chose this school was because you get your own room. You don't have to share with people. So that is the selling point. Okay, guys, I'm finished with all my rooms. Should I be ethical? Should I go back to the housing office or should I just skip? Because they didn't release us. I saw other RAs. They dipped. They skipped. They're not there anymore, okay, guys? When this morning there was maybe like 30 RAs, now there's probably like 10 RAs in the housing office. All of them left. So should I be ethical and go back to the housing office or should I skip and not go back? Because they're going to release us, which isn't that cool. Let's see. I'll probably go back to the housing office. I'll see what's happening. If they tell us, I'll ask them, what else do we have to do? Because, what would Unique Lamia do? If I wasn't on stream, I'd probably go back to my room. But I'll go back to my room. I mean, I'll go to the housing office. That's what I'll do now because I told you guys, because I'm on stream. And if I go back to my room now, they'll know what I did. If you're going to do something, don't record yourself doing it, guys. But I'm going to go up to the housing office and I'm going to ask them, like, hey, do you have anything for me to do? Like, if they say no, come back at this time, then at least that would make more sense. Because they just have us sitting down and there's nothing to do. And it isn't fair because they know RA's left, but they're not calling them back. So, like, I'm doing more work than I have to. Hey, Mooner, can I see outside? Yes, that's where we're going now. We're going outside. Zombie games, yes, okay, cool. Hey, Paul. Hey, Stefan. Hey, Steeler Kitchen. Hey, Paul. Paul said, and survivors are a lot. I can name some. Elliot, Noob, 007. Okay, cool. Very nice. All these residents are practically gone. They have people staying over the summer. Most of the residents who are staying over the summer, they're not really gonna be, in this building. They're gonna be in a different one. So let us go back to the housing office and see what's happening. But I would love to know, how's your day going? Hey, yes sir, how are you doing today? Glad you could tune in. So sorry if my internet connection is going in or out. Do apologize for that. The internet in my school is not the best. Okay, so we're going to the housing office to ask them if they have anything for me to do. If they tell me no, and I'll wait. Probably sneak out, we'll see. Glad you're doing good. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good too. I mean, like, this is just, I could be doing something else in my room more important that I want to do. It's going to benefit me, hopefully, but we're just sitting out in the housing office right now. At least we're going to go back to that, check some more rooms. Come on, guys, can you hear me? Is my connection back? Come on, guys, can you hear me? Is my connection back? Connection back on? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Is my connection back on? Is my signal on? My signal went off, but it says I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. Is back, Paul? All right, thank you for letting me know. Really appreciate it. Okay, where's the supervisor? Let me ask them if they have anything for me to do. I'm gonna ask them if they have anything for me to do. Yeah, Paul, I know I'm muted. 1 second. All right, guys, so I asked them if they have any more rooms for us. They're like, no. Then I was like, can we go to our room and come back? And they were like, yeah. So I'm going to my room. Come back as if they text. I'll come back. So they said I could go to my room, so let's go to my room. Let's go in this way. All right. Hey, welcome. Christian, how are you doing? Hey, Paul. Okay, that's good. All right, hey, Christina. What are you guys saying? Paul said if you miss the killers, could kid join? Okay. So, that's so if I go on Roblox to play the game you're playing, that's what you want me to join. If I go on Roblox, I haven't been on Roblox in like a week, to be honest, so I don't know. Hey Christina, how are you doing? Welcome everybody to the live stream. Unique Lamia here. I am a dual degree grad student studying public administration, criminal justice, and I show you guys what my life is like, ranging from Eat With Me's technology videos, days of my life as a graduate student, and so much more. And you are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness. It is so quiet. So this is my floor. So I have to do one final run through of my floor. I could do the run through while I walk to my room. Purpose is make sure all the old flyers are down. I took these flyers down last week, guys, so I know nothing is here, but just to verify that, hey, right, because we need to take these stuff down, so that way this is one of our closing tasks that we have to do, so that way they can release us. Technically, I'm moving out early because I worked an extra shift. Release day is Tuesday, so, but I'm not moving out on Tuesday, I'm moving out prior to Tuesday, so I did an extra shift yesterday. So, yeah. And I feel like they're going to release us on Friday, so I low-key feel like I did that extra shift for no reason, but we'll see what happens on Friday. Hey, Joey, how are you doing? Hey, Christina. Christina said my stepdad is home, and I'm going to cuss out. Why are you going to do that, Christina? Hey, Paul. Paul said I want to be alone. Go to your room and you can be alone, Paul. Yes, Christina. Well, I was still checking rooms. At the start of this live stream, I was definitely still checking rooms. However, I went back to the house and I'm like, hey, do you have any more rooms for me to walk? Like, what are we doing? And she was like, you could just wait. And I'm like, can I go back to my room and maybe come back? And she's like, yeah. So I'm going to my room because all the Arias disappeared. Okay, so we're in my unit. I already honestly packed up my stuff to the thing. Like, all this isn't mine. These are my roommate's stuff. So when I leave, they're responsible for moving that out. My room, I do have to take down my door decorations, which I should do. These are like door decorations. You use it to decorate your door. I got these in prior years from RA's. Let's see. So we're just gonna put that in my room. I'm not gonna throw it away because I decorate my door with it. I'm just gonna have to wash my dishes. I made like a chicken patty yesterday and I packed up like all my pots and pans. So I had to put the chicken patty, you cook it in the oven, but I had to put it in a rice cooker and it kind of stuck to the bottom. So I had to like leave it soaked in like overnight. What are you guys saying? Your stepdad does not talk to you? Well, I mean, I don't know how to phrase that. Don't speak to your stepdad then either. I mean, personally, like, if that person in my life didn't speak to me, I would tell my mom, and if my mom ignored it, there would low-key be a problem about that. But so speak to your mom about it. Maybe your mom doesn't know, because if your stepdad isn't treating you good, treating you nice or respectful, that's an internal problem they have low-key. If they like your mom, it's a given they have to like you as well, at least in my head. To an extent. They're not going to like you a lot, but at least they have to be respectful to you and nice in front of your mom. And not in front of your mom. Because I'll tell if you're not nice in front of me, if not in front of my mom. So yeah. Paul said in real life, in real life you don't talk a lot. Okay. So yeah, being on stream is definitely a way to further like your written communication skills, Paul. So yeah, start slow. Maybe further your written communication skills now via stream by continually a comment. And if you want to like extend that to like speaking socially in front of people, you can 100% do that. Hey T-Man, how are you doing? No, this is not my new house, T-Man. This is the same kitchen that you have been seeing if you check out some of my previous live streams from last year. I haven't moved out yet, so yeah, I haven't moved out yet. What time do you get off at work? Well, I'm off now. So if they send the text saying, hey, we need you back at the housing office, then I'll have to go back in, but I guess I'm off now until if they send the text or something. Hey Marcus, so I'm making chicken patty. I'm gonna put it in here. I hope it doesn't stick because that's what happened yesterday. I made a chicken patty. It stuck to the bottom of the pot. We put the oven at 350. As I told you guys, I just bought a whole bunch of food that I can like cook in the microwave or put in the oven because I don't want to meal prep this week since that's just gonna make a whole bunch of mess. You can say. Hey Kay, how are you doing? So glad you're here. Hey Marcus, you're beautiful as well. Hello. Any summer plans? I have the idea of summer plans, 100%. Is said plan solidified? No, it's not, but there's an idea of it. We just have to wait and see if the idea becomes a reality. Hey Christina, what are you gonna do now? I'm gonna make a chicken patty now. I'm not sponsored, but this is what I buy from my local Walmart. And I put it in the oven, 350 for 40 minutes. It says you can cook it between 35 to 40 minutes. I do the 40 minutes. I'm gonna try and cook this patty standing up since yesterday I put it lying down and it was sticking to the pot. Okay. So we gotta throw this in the garbage. I'm gonna make like a garbage bag into a garbage because I bought those, so we could just utilize that. Okay, we got the door decks. One second, what are you guys saying? Are you putting, yes, I am putting it in a rice pot, okay, a rice cooker. My room is a mess. It's not even a mess. It's just like I packed up so much stuff to like take it home, like it's ready to go, so it looks so messy. I'm not gonna show it to you, but it does look, trust me. And then throw this in the garbage. 1 minute. I have to set a timer for the chicken patty. Set timer for 40 minutes. So I can repack that purple bag. I had it out because I had to bring my iPod and stuff outside. What do you guys say? Where's my roommate? Probably in the housing office or, I don't know, walking around somewhere. Oh, all the Potiphar sticks? Oh, okay. Hey, Tony. Case, not Tony again. Sorry, I'm sorry the camera made you sick. Yeah, my hand just has so many items in it. OMG, it's Nicki Minaj. I love you so much. If only I had her net worth or just her ability to say I'm having a show and the people will spend the amount of money for that ticket. I would have a net worth that way too. Scrambled eggs are really good. So enjoy. Are you gonna eat it like with rice? I don't like scrambled eggs with white rice. I don't get the appeal behind scrambled eggs and white rice, but she likes it. I'm getting protein from the chicken. That's gonna be like in the chicken patty. Huh. Well, I'll take that grade. My professor graded my paper, my final exam. I got a good grade. I'm happy with it. I'm not complaining. This is a semester, all grades that I want. Yay, me! That was weird. I don't know why I did that. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, that's funny. It's your new favorite word. I'm not gonna say it because it has a curse word in it still. But no, that it is funny. It is funny. Like, cause I uploaded a dancing video like with my mom and I used that song. So it is a funny word to say. I've never made apple pie, but like if you go to McDonald's and get their apple pie, it's so good. I haven't had a McDonald's apple pie in so long, but I just know it's so good. That hurt. Eggs and bacon is really good. Hey, Delon, how are you doing? You said I don't get to go to school this morning. Oh, the bus didn't come. Hey, so you got a day off. Shout out to you for that day off of school. We can all use a rest day. What'd you do today, though, since you didn't go to school? Tony said, do you and your roommates experiment on each other? What? This isn't Frankenstein over here. Like, we're not gonna be like Frankenstein trying to experiment on humans to bring them back to life. That's kind of sus. Like, Frankenstein was never really my favorite Enchanted Forest character, honestly. So, yeah. Antonio, you like the sounds. You're gonna ASMR sounds from me biting into my apple. Okay. So we have some ASMR content happening. How's everyone doing? Okay, said Tony is very strange. Delon said, I'm cooking eggs. You know, okay, so we have Christina and Delon. They're both making some eggs for their lunch today. Okay, nice, nice. Eggs are pretty good. Eggs are healthy, too. It has, like, the protein in there for you, so good meal. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I know what you mean. I know what each word means, but, like, I'm not sure what you mean when you use them in a sentence like that, Tony. I need you to clarify. But welcome, everybody, to the live stream. How are you all doing? I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, due to grad student in public administration and criminal justice, and you are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness. So please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel. This is a safe space as long as we discuss age appropriate content. So yeah. What do you say? Antonio said, I want McDonald's apple pie. You got me craving that. No, I haven't had McDonald's apple pie in so long, but like I just remember, like, I feel like it's the best apple pie you can eat, though. Especially when you get it hot. It's so good. Kay said Mia's incorrect. What am I incorrect about? Tony said, do y'all eat each other out? Do I look like a cannibal to you? I'm from the United States of America. I am an American citizen. I'm going to go eat some chicken before I eat a human being. I don't eat pork. I'm going to eat some pork before I eat a human being. I am not a cannibal, Tony. And if you are in a country where you're a cannibal, keep that away from me. Tell me what country that is. I'm not going to visit that country because would I be like, I don't know. I don't know what I taste like, but I don't want somebody to eat me. I'm not like, cannibalism is terrible. Have you guys ever seen Xena the Warrior Princess? There was an episode where cannibalism was there. I don't eat humans. I eat chicken. I eat seafood. And I eat cake. Chocolate cake, preferably. So, yeah. And ice cream. I like chocolate ice cream. Really, really good. Oh. Not incorrect. Innocent. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Kay. It's the letters. I promise I know how to read. I promise you guys. It's sometime on the stream, the letters throw me off. Sorry. I promise you guys I know how to read, okay? Trust me. Hey, Sammy. Sammy said, God bless you. God bless you as well. I'm so grateful to hear your voice. All my nurses say, hi, I've been praying Are you inspired? Oh, thank you so much. So glad that I'm inspiring you, Sammy. So glad that you're hopefully you're continuing to heal. Shout out to Sammy, guys. Sammy said they've been in a car accident and they are at the hospital recovering. So hopefully your recovery is going well. And I hope by you continuing to watch my video, Sammy, it's hopefully giving you, some dopamine to make you feel happy. So it's aiding in your recovery. I don't like the skin. I hate the skin of the apple, but I can't peel an apple skin. Mostly because I'm going to cut myself. But also I packed my real knife. So I have cheese, but I have to use like a plastic knife to cut that. I should have eaten applesauce. I have applesauce. Why am I eating this? I should have eaten my applesauce. It's nice and cold too. I missed out on an opportunity. Now look at me and this opportunity. It's standing right in front of me. Have you guys seen the remake of the Annie movie? That song is in there. The remake of the Annie movie. It came out a few years ago when I was like in middle school or elementary school, but I remember the song. No, my roommate and I, we do not share the same room, Christina. So I have my own room, my own bathroom. Honestly, I rarely see my roommates, to be honest. Only time I see my roommates is if we're working together for an event or if we run into each other in the hallway or something. So yeah, that's the perk of being an R. You get your own room, your own bathroom. Exactly. Being a cannibal, I feel like I'm not one to judge, but like what drove somebody to engage in cannibalism? That's like really out there for me. Hey Jay, how you doing? You're super cool as well. Welcome Nadai. How are you doing? Hey, welcome K AXO. How are you doing today? Hey Jay said LMAO. Zoom. Jay said, what's your channel about? Thank you so much for asking. So my channel is about, I'm essentially showing you guys my life. So I'm a graduate student, so I show you guys graduate school content. And when I'm home, I am showing you guys like what I'm doing at home. Travel videos, eat with me, technology videos, fashion videos, days of my life as a graduate student, and so much more. So yeah. Yeah, McDonald's breakfast is good. I like their hotcakes. No, I didn't get a new face mask. And it's not a wet paper towel. It's a face mask. I didn't get any new ones yet. Do we guys, what are you asking, Christina? Do my roommates and I share what? Honestly, we share like pots and pans. I tell people not to touch my food. I'm really particular over food. I mean, I always tell them, like, hey, if you want some of my food, just ask me, but, like, don't go in the fridge and just take it randomly. Because they have a car and I don't. So when they're hungry, they go in their car and get something to eat. I have to wait till Fridays to go to the bus on Walmart to buy my stuff. Yo, that's nasty. Thanks for telling me that. You got the munchies, Antonio. What are you planning to eat in? Hey, the diddler, how are you doing? Hey, Santos. Sammy said, me and my nurse all appreciate you and enjoy your voice. Excuse me. Well, I'm so glad you and your nurse are enjoying my voice. Hopefully you continue to heal up, Sammy. What do you guys say? Kay said that was slick, Artsy. Artsy said, thank you. What did Artsy say? Artsy said, row your boat gently down the stream. If you like this live stream, double tap your screen. No, I do like that. That's the pinned comment of the day. I like that. Shout out to Artsy for creating a nice like poem you can say to get people to like the stream. We have poets in the chat, so shout out to Artsy, the poet of the day, it seems like. When am I moving out my dorm room? Very soon, Christina, so stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. Post notifications are on. So that way when that live stream drops, you guys can join ASAP. Jay said, that's awesome. Love to see people of our community doing well. What do you major in? I am a grad student, so we don't really have a major. So my area of study in grad school is public administration and criminal justice. As an undergrad, I majored in psychology, and I minored in professional writing. Get some sleep, Luca. Do not be sleep deprived. So I'm so glad you tuned in, Luca. Hopefully you like the video, subscribe, and get some sleep. And then when you wake up, make sure to watch some Uniquely Mia's full nutritional YouTube videos, YouTube shorts, and a lot more. I have travel videos, fashion videos, EME, technology videos, days of my life as a grad student, and so much more. Hey, Just, how are you doing today? Really? Really, Rogers? I don't want this apple anymore. Gosh, really, Rogers? Rogers, thank you so much for sharing your experience while I'm eating an apple. Or was eating said apple. Roger said you have to be careful eating apples. I found worms in my poop this morning. I'm not sure where I got them from. I think you're inferring or hinting that you think you got them from apples. Because why'd you say the same thing in like 2 different sentences back to back? I think you feel like you got them from apples. But thank you so much for sharing that experience, Roger. Really appreciate it. Hey, Jess, how are you doing? Christina said, when are you going back to live with your mom? When I move out, Christina? Can you do your nails? And hi, hey David, I do my nails on Fridays. So my nail streams are generally Fridays or Saturdays. If it's on a Saturday, I'll let you know. So today's not the day, David, for me to do a nail stream. But how are you doing? Glad you could be here. Do you want to see me doing my nails? Feel free to watch my previous live streams. I always try to live stream when I give myself manicures. Can you be my therapist? Unfortunately, I cannot be your therapist. 1, because I'm not a licensed therapist. 2, because said insurance will not pay me for said therapy. 3, because I'm mostly not a licensed therapist. So I do recommend that you always can like share your experiences with me, and I can provide you with advice on what I think you should do. But who am I? I'm a random person on the internet telling you what I think you should do. So I always do encourage you guys to reach out to like mental health professionals and receive treatment. Mental health is not a stigma, guys. It's just like if you have a common cold. Instead of like you taking medication for that cold, perhaps you'll go to a therapist and they're like, you need to take some medication, take that medication. Perhaps you'll need more sessions, visits at the doctor when you are undergoing therapy. But don't feel stigmatized about it. And if you feel like you need to speak to a mental health professional ASAP, call the number 988 and somebody will be able to speak to you confidential and you will remain anonymous. Thank you, E White. Glad you like my glasses. Hey, Safa, how are you doing? Tony said, use my chair. Oh my gosh. Tony, are you speaking about okay, my mom is texting me too, Tony. This is a safe space, but like if you are indirectly speaking about inappropriate behavior, please refrain from doing that. This is a safe space on YouTube where we discuss age appropriate content. So, yeah, we want to make this a safe space for all people of all ages. There's little kids on YouTube. And, so yeah, let's just remember that while we're chatting on Uniquely Mia's live stream. And in general, if you are like asking inappropriate questions, those questions are inappropriate to ask in general. So so let's just remember that while we're leaving these comments on the stream, guys. Hey David said, have you heard of the homeless guy that is in jail because he was walking down what? Wow, with a knife? That's crazy. I haven't heard of it. However, when you do study like criminal justice system, there is like a population of incarcerated individuals. It's probably less than 5 to 10% individuals who are incarcerated. They're homeless, and they intentionally do stuff to get arrested because it's better in their head. It's better to be incarcerated rather than like living on the street. In the cold, when you're incarcerated, guys, they pay for nothing. They get health insurance. They get housing. They get therapy treatment, dental insurance, medication, clothes, all for free, guys. I mean, they're incarcerated, they committed a crime, but like all that's for free. Whereas us in society, we're paying for that stuff. Your taxes are doing that. I guess my taxes too, since I'm a tax paying citizen. But yeah, so I'm not surprising to hear that. I mean, I strongly believe crime shouldn't be committed. However, there are certain circumstances where people commit a crime out of necessity to survive. But yeah, I haven't heard of that case, but it's not surprising that a homeless individual would commit a crime. Better than being out in the cold for them. Or I guess in the heat now that we're approaching summertime. Hey, caveman. I don't trust girls named Maya. Well, my name isn't Maya. My name is Mia. So you don't have to worry about that. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hey, Jamal. You're absolutely not a random guy. Huh? Roger said, just don't take Xanax. My doctor prescribed it to me and I almost died. Wow. Trying to quit them. Cold turkey, had seizures. Wow. That's crazy. Worst 3 months of your life. Well, I'm so glad you're off the Xanax now. No need to apologize, David. Why are you apologizing? You don't have to apologize. Hey, Terry. How are you doing? Hey, Snake. Hey, Tony. Thought said, what has a hand but cannot clap? What? A fish? A fish. A fish's hands are their fins, but a fish can't clap their fins together. So yeah, I feel like it's a fish. Hey, vlogger. I'm from the United States, E. White. Where are you from? You're from Suriname? Okay, welcome to Suriname. What's it like there? Hey, Rogers. Your statistics are wrong. I was in prison for 15 years and never saw anyone who was in jail on purpose. Huh? Well, perhaps you were in a different prison facility, so. Hey, welcome. G, how are you doing? Christina said, what are you doing today? Well, after that, I'm just gonna eat some food. I'm gonna read some of my notebooks a little bit, go on my computer for a little bit, and then once I'm done doing all that, I'm reading a book series. So yeah, it was the Fourth Wing series. I'm on book 3, so could let you guys know how I like the book. So far, I like the book, the Fourth Wing series. I'm on book 3, so it's been 3 days and I'm on book 3 already. I read fast when I like a book. So yeah, it's about dragons, dragon riders. I wouldn't survive the book, but it's much better than reality, guys. Much more entertaining. Hey, Eva. Hey, welcome, caveman. Hey, welcome, Skibbity. Hey, Aiden. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Time said uniquely, Mia. God gives us the greatest gift, which is our mind, body, and soul. And if you don't preserve it, it will preserve you. Stay consistent, healthy, focused, and motivated. Andrew, thanks for your kind words. Or for that, motivational speech. Aiden said, I just came to say hi because I shouldn't have my phone now. I'm in school. All right, thank you so much for coming to say hi, Aiden. Focus on school. We want you to do great academically, so I hope to see you later on in a stream or in the comment section of my Fluent Traditional YouTube video. Thank you so much for stopping by to say hi. Hopefully you have a great day. Hey, Carrie. Hey, welcome, Goat. You're farting, Skibbity. All right, thanks for letting me know. Oh, yeah. Well. To caveat, no. You said the answer is a clock. What about 12 o'clock? What happens when the clock hits 12 o'clock? Doesn't the hands align and it's like they're clapping? Like they're like giving each other a high five like that? Even though you can't hear it, they align. What about 12 o'clock? Or is that totally off? I don't know. But a clock? What about 12 o'clock though? I don't know. Jay said, you see what happened in Cincinnati. It's been crazy here. The cop shot and killed a teen, and the dad ran into a cop directing traffic. Wow, campus. Well, that's crazy. Haven't heard about that. Yeah, they got some crazy stuff happening in the world, guys. Honestly, crazy stuff happens everywhere. Modern day media just made it more noticeable for us. So, yeah, that's crazy. Z said, if your sister committed a crime and asks you to help destroy the evidence, would you turn her in or not? I want to help her. Probably, I don't know if I'll turn her in, but I want to help her. Dumb, not your accomplice. Like, I don't like her that much to do that. Hey, Carrie. Is it hot? Oh, it's hot in Suriname. Nice, nice. Do you have a beach in Suriname? Or no? Christina said, it's 1:07 here in New York. Is it the same there? No, it's not the same time where I'm at. Stacy said, do you do yoga? No, I do not do yoga, but I kind of want to start doing yoga. David said, Mia, I live in Wormit, okay? I'm scared because he walks about Wormit and I live. But didn't you say he was caught, David? So if he was caught by the police, you don't have anything to worry about. And if you're 10, just stay with your parents. Don't go outside by yourself. Don't stray from your parents. I mean, I don't know if your parents can protect you, but, like, your parents will be in front of you first, hopefully. So you should be safe. So, yeah, just don't stray. Don't be like that kid from, what's that movie? It. Don't be like the kid from It in the raincoat, okay? Don't be like that little boy, and you'll be good, David. You're from Ohio, EY, and if you haven't seen It, I would assume you probably haven't since you said you're 10, and it's a very scary movie. I mean, it's not that scary, but for little kids, it'll be scary. Don't watch it. I mean, I was watching scary movies when I was 10, but, like, I like scary movies, but don't watch it if you don't have a tolerance for scary movies. Yeah? You just got back from school. How was your school day today, Carrie? We're 19. Christina's 19. Cool, cool. What is taken before you can get it? What is taken before you can get it? What is taken before you can get it? I don't know. What is taken before you can get it? I don't know. What is it? What's the answer? I really don't know. I don't know. It's probably not even that difficult to answer, but I just don't know. Hey, Funny, how are you doing? Oh, thank you so much. You're kind as well. Time said fresh fruits like blueberries, Asian pears, peaches, gold raspberries. What about the future? Is that the answer? Gold raspberries, cotton candy, grapes, and are the best, and mangoes. Okay, nice, nice. We have your favorite fruits in the chat. Okay, very cool. How old am I? It's the glory of God to conceal them out in the honor of kings and queens to see out the answer. That essentially means I'm not telling you my age. If you want to know my age, like the video. Excuse me. Subscribe to the channel, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my full-length traditional YouTube videos. Trust me, if you pay attention, my age will be disclosed to you. This professor didn't give us any feedback on our assignments. He gave me my grades. He gave me a 90 on one of my papers, and he gave me 100 on the midterm, so I got my A, but, I like to see feedback anyway to see at least what do you think about my paper? Like, what do you think about it? You didn't give me 100, you gave me a 90. He didn't give me no feedback on the paper. Like, what if I wanted to submit that paper for, like, one of my applications that I submit to a school? No feedback. But it's okay. I wasn't going to use that paper anyway, but I don't know. You're turning 20 February 27th. Happy early birthday. Time said, I would definitely tell all my siblings because God is watching me. Okay, cool, cool. Honestly, grad school's not that hard, to be honest. It's really not. I feel like it's easier than undergrad sometimes. There's more reading, and obviously you have to think more technical, but it's really not that hard. At least for me. There's some students who find it hard, but not for me. I don't know. David said, have you been to the Eras tour? No, I haven't been to the Eras tour to see Taylor Swift. I'm not really a Swiftie. Like, I like her music, but, like, I'm not really a Swiftie, to be honest. Hey, David. Hey, Ava. How are you doing? Ava's World. Glad you could tune in today. Hey, Max. What are you guys saying? 13 minutes left on my chicken patty. Your dog is laying on your room floor. Oh, that's pretty cute. What color is your dog, Christina? Are you spiritual? I believe in a higher power than myself. Do I let said higher power guide my life? And when I say guide my life, if something happens, when I say it's God's will, no, I do not say it's God's will. Like, you'll hear stories sometimes about people who, like, get injured or they, like, die in the most horrific way or something like that. Or that's, like, the most extreme example. I don't know why I always use the most extreme examples, but it's the most comprehensible. And people are like, it's God's will that happened. And the parents aren't crying as much as God's will. That happened to me. And my mom said it's God's will. Best believe I'm haunting her as a ghost. What do you mean it's God's will? Like, that terrible thing happened. What do you mean? I think it's just a coping mechanism. That's why people say that. But yeah, so I believe in a higher power than myself, but I'm not spiritual to the extent to say if something bad happened or if I fail at something that I'm gonna say it's God's will I failed. It's not. But yeah. Let's see. Caveman said, Ollie, a 15-year-old in grad school is a great thing. Who said I'm 15? Oh, you guys are guessing my age? What? What are you guys saying? Ava's World said, thank you. You're welcome, Ava's World. Time said, reading is so good for your brain function. Yeah, it is. And I didn't realize the importance of reading sometimes because people aren't, it depends. It was so weird. Like, books that I like, I can read really fast. Because like I said, I'm on the 3rd book of a series that I started like 3-4 days ago. Each book has like 1,000 pages and I'm on the 3rd book already. And I started the books 3-4 days ago. But if I'm going to like an academic book, I read so slow when I get to an academic book. I can't. Like, I literally, it only be like 40 pages I have to read. And I have to, like, divide it between 2 days. I can't read 40 pages of an academic work straight. I just can't do it. But if I'm reading a book for fun, but then again, books to me, I told you guys this before, books to me is like Netflix to you guys. Like, you guys may watch Netflix. I read books. I mean, I watch Netflix too, but I mostly read books. So, I do say it is a skill. Not a lot of people can read. At least, yeah. I mean, people can read, but, like, not a lot of people can sit down and read, like, 1,000-page book in, like, 3 days. Or 2 days. A day and a half, actually, it took me to read. Let me see. I'm reading a book right now. Let's see what page I'm on. And you know what helps? It's different because when you read electronically, you read a lot faster. Because it's like when I have a physical copy of a book, I read kind of slow with physical copy, but electronically, you read a lot faster. So I started this book yesterday night. It has a total of 1,000 words, 1,355. I'm on page 220. Kind of behind, honestly, because I was tired last night, but still pretty good. So it's easier to read fast electronically. So if you guys want to become a faster reader, try reading books that you enjoy first. I don't think you become a fast reader academically. I mean, you can, but it's going to be very rigid and boring. But if you just want to try and become a fast reader in general for fun or something, try reading a book that you like and try reading said book electronically. So yeah. David said, I'm a huge fan. I love her. She's the best. Oh, you're the biggest Swiftie fan to Taylor Swift? Okay, cool. I like Shake It Off. And the haters gonna hate. And I'm just gonna shake. I shake it off, doo-doo. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. And you're lying on the cold hard ground. No. Trouble. Yeah, those are the only Taylor Swift songs that I know, like, in my head. You come in India, maybe one day. What do you think of Mexican dudes? I mean, I don't really think about them. I don't really know any Mexican males. So, yeah, there's just some stuff you don't think about. That's one of the categories I just don't think about. Hey, Ollie, how are you doing? I wasn't here when she said she was in grad school, Caveman. I said 15 because she looks and acts like it. Huh? Well, if you find me unbearable, my unbearableness must be entertaining for you. So you are still on the channel. So that means I'm not unbearable. Who said I'm unbearable? Yeah, Ollie. That means I'm not unbearable because you're still here. Or at least you were here when you wrote that comment. Shout out to Ollie for still being here. Shout out to all you guys. Make sure to hit that like button. Join the channel. You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. All opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. I have fashion videos, Eat With Me, technology videos, days of my life as a graduate student, and so much more on the channel. So definitely take a deep dive into my content and let me know what you think. You're 9, Carrie? Well, you are still welcome on the channel. This is an age-appropriate channel, and you can learn something if you do plan to attend higher education in the future. Check out my college videos. If you just want to like see some travel videos from Uniquely Me, gain some cross-cultural experiences, maybe convince your parents to take you somewhere cool, check out the Uniquely Mia's travel videos. I have fashion videos, Eat With Me technology videos. What are my goals? I have a lot of goals. I can see you. I would hope so. Funny Shorts. I'm so glad you can see me. I can't see you. I can see your username, but I can see. I'm glad you can see me. What are you guys saying? I'm from the United States. Where are you from, romantic boy? Hey, Nelson. I'm doing good. How are you doing today? You're Indian. Am I Indian? My great-great-grandmother, I think, was Indian. I'm from the United States. You're from Jamaica? Okay, nice, Lincoln. Have you been to the beach today? Recently? Had some coconut water? Hey, the East. I know your future. You're gonna marry a guy named Ryan who has dreadlocks and is from East Dallas, Texas. Okay. Thanks for telling me that. Is Ryan wealthy? Like, monetarily wealthy? What are you guys saying? One great-grandmother. Yeah, I think my great-grandmother was Indian. One of the two. Great-great-grandmother or great-grandmother, guys. Hey, welcome, Fashoon. How are you doing? Nick said I lived in Kilgore, Texas. Okay. Am I from Texas? No, never been to Texas. My mom went to Texas one time, guys, and she came back and she was like, you don't need to go to Texas. Just my mom's experience in general, guys. She found Texas to not be entertaining. Okay. So yeah. I am married to public administration, psychology, and professional writing. And criminal justice. Forgot criminal justice. Sorry, criminal justice. Forgot about that, guys. How many books do you read each day? We're looking at like, I don't read every day. So, just for like the past few days, I've read maybe like 3 to 4 books every day. That's just like from like this book that I've been reading, other books I've been reading on my computer, and then like books for fun. So every day is different, honestly. I used to have an app that like tracked how many books I read a year. I think last year I read like 50 books for fun. It was 50 or 90 books I read for fun last year. And that wasn't even a lot for me. But don't lose my chapter. So I don't really know. It depends because like there's because I read academic books throughout the year, and I read books for fun. So yeah. I don't know. Powerball. Okay, Nick, you're playing the Powerball. Very cool. Hey, Roots, how are you doing today? Hey, Frank, glad you could be here. Shout out to Eddie, glad you're here. Eddie wants me to shout out VTech. Welcome. You're from Colorado? Okay, cool. Never been to Colorado. I've seen like TikTokers and YouTubers from Colorado. Your houses look huge. What are you guys doing with your big houses? Those houses look huge. Like every house you see in Colorado. They're huge. And then just like your landscape looks really pretty. You guys have like a lot of mountains in Colorado. Caveman said, yes, he is monetarily and spiritually wealthy. Okay. Higher 6-figure a year. But he has a huge crush on you right now. He just hasn't told you. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Letting me know that about Ryan Caveman. Hey, L. No, I've never heard of Rodney Hilton. Is there any association with Paris Hilton and the Hilton Hotels franchise, chain, dynasty, however you want to describe it? Yeah, that's not happening. Let's see. Hey, Lincoln. Oh, thank you, Nicola. You're beautiful as well. Slay to you as well. Ruth said, I want to spend the rest of my life with you right now. Oh, I mean, you can subscribe, Ruth, and via you, like, never unsubscribing and being a consistent viewer in the live streams and consistent viewer watching my YouTube shorts, full nutritional YouTube videos, I guess you'll be in my life. I'll be in your life for the rest of your life by you doing that. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, join the Uniquely Mia community, and check out my full nutritional YouTube videos, YouTube shorts, and previous live streams. Which grade? I'm in graduate school. If I were to try and correlate, like transfer grad school into numbers, I think it's like 15th grade. I did it one time. It was like 15th or like 20th grade, but there's no such thing. So it's graduate school. Oh, Hinton. Sorry. I don't know why I saw Hilton. Sorry. The T. These letters are so small, guys. That's why I keep reading the words wrong. I have to figure out how to make the letters bigger on these live streams. Let me write that down because that's always happening. It's like the letters are so small, it's blending together. So that T looked like an L to me. Okay. I have to figure out. YouTube Live, you need to be more accessible. Like, make these letters bigger. Okay. Like, these glasses are doing nothing, apparently. To make letters bigger. I have to write that down. I write slow. What were you guys saying? But no, I still haven't heard of that person, Caveman. Hey, Matt, how are you doing? Hey, Eddie, what's up, bro? You called me a bro, so I'll call you bro right back. How are you doing? Hey, Lucy, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Hey, welcome, N4. Tomorrow is my second A-levels exam. Where are you, in Europe? I think I've heard A-levels in Europe before when I'm on the European side of TikTok and YouTube. So what are A-levels? Are they like the SATs? Is that what the levels are? So yeah, guys, as I said, I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. I'm a dual degree grad student studying public administration and criminal justice. So what it essentially means for me to be a graduate school, so a grad student or being in graduate school, that essentially means I went through elementary school, went through high school, middle school, graduated. And after high school, you have an option of going to college. It's not required. Some people enter straight into the workforce after college. Some people go to the military. Some people get like a trade job. That means like they go to a non-traditional school, they get a certificate, and they can get a career from that. I went the university/college route, so I had to take a standardized test, got a good enough score on the test to enroll and be accepted to college. Went through 3 years of college, a traditional 4 years, but I was like, I'm not doing it in 4 years. I don't like 4 years. Let me do it in 3. I did it in 3 years, graduated from college, got a university/college degree. And then after you do college, generally you go straight into the workforce after college, because your college degree is supposed to be like the degree that gets you everywhere. College degrees are now the new high school degrees, okay? And now I'm hearing that about master's degrees. So, yeah. So, I'm like, you know what? Let me get a master's degree. Master's degree is what is very optional. After college, I could have gone straight to law school. I could have gone straight to medical school, or I could have gone into the workforce. I decided to get 2 master's degrees. So that is what graduate school is. It's a post advanced degree, a post grad school degree. So it's technically an advanced degree, a master's degree. Let me go check my chicken patty. I'm not going to bring you guys with me because you're perfect on that. Let me go get it. Ow. Everything in my room want to make me fall down. Okay. This is said chicken patty. It's basically, I guess, I think it's a pastry, and it has chicken inside of it. What'd you guys say? Hey, Clevin, how are you doing? Hey, Terrence, glad you could be here. Christina said, I know you were trying on my Taylor Swift. Okay, cool. You're playing it on your speaker now. Christina said, I have something to tell me. Okay, what do you want to tell me? Christina said, a tree branch fell on my what? In your aunt's car in front of your house. Is your aunt okay, Christina? That's crazy. Is it like storming where you're at right now? Hey, welcome, Marlena. How are you doing today? It's a cool name. Hey, Lincoln. I don't know what that is. A cargilo? What is that? Hey, Michael. Michael said, what did you study? I studied, well, in undergrad, I studied psychology and professional writing. As a graduate student, I'm studying criminal justice and public administration. Have you ever thought about being part of the military? It's on the list. I never say no to anything. So let's say after I get all my degrees that I want, because I still want to get some degrees after I get my master's degree. So let's say after I get all those degrees in the ideal world, or if it doesn't work out and I don't get accepted to any programs, after I exhaust every option, applying for regular jobs, potentially starting my own business or something, if none of that ever works, then I'll definitely could consider joining the military. And there are different ways you could join the military. I mean, you could be enlist in the military, become like an official soldier, or maybe like work somewhere in Washington, D.C. So, but I feel like when you guys ask me, have I ever considered joining the military? I feel like you think about like the traditional joining the military, just taking the test and enlisting. Yeah, it's at the bottom of the list of careers. It's like the last resort. I feel like the military, as long as you pass the test, they're going to accept an American citizen to join. So, with that notion in mind, I should never be out of a job in America, right? Just put my life on the line for it. Hey, Zoe. Hey, Zoomin. How are you doing? I'm thirsty. 1 second. I barely have any water in my Brita. That's just sad. Hello, Kunar. How are you doing today? Oh, it's hot. Glad you're back, Paul. Did you do anything interesting offline? Hey, J Clips. Hey, Michael. Hey, Hanger. Okay, read that. Well, I'm an officer. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful career. My wife as well. Okay, nice. What's your favorite part about working in the military? And how do you become an officer? What do you do as an officer in the military, Michael? Yeah, don't join a gang. That's not good. Hey, Jay the Great. So glad you could tune in. You are right. It is a brand new day today. A great day to talk to new people And I'm so glad the algorithm recommended you on this channel. It knew that you wanted to be in a place where you are welcome for your positivity and your uniqueness. So hi, I'm Unique Lamia, also known as Mia, and I'm a dual degree grad student studying public administration and criminal justice, and I'll show you guys what my life is like, ranging from eat with me's, technology videos, chat videos such as this. I also post travel videos, full nutritional YouTube videos, fashion videos, a lot. Okay, guys, I'm fairly confident that if you take a deep dive into my channel, there's going to be something that you enjoy. And on the odd chance that there isn't, just provide me with like a topic recommendation on what you want me to make a video about. And if I'm able and comfortable to do that, I'll be more than happy to do that. Would love to know, Jay the Great, Michael, everyone else on the stream, what is your day going like? Oh, Michael said, please don't enlist. So you're telling me joining the military isn't good. Okay. Oh, wait, the army and the military is different. Oh, I did not know that. Okay. Okay, because FN just said the army is very easy to join. Military, on the other hand, is not. Okay. A lot of people don't get accepted. Okay. Michael said, you see, I'm even learning some stuff. I didn't know that. Michael said, if you ever have the time, you should definitely look into the Navy. Okay, the Navy. Okay, the Navy. OCS and many opportunities for officers through the country and overseas. Okay, very cool. So I'll add it to like my list of careers that I could do. And thank you for that distinction, FN and Michael, because I didn't know there was a. I thought the army and the military were like the same thing. I mean, I knew the Navy was different, but I didn't know about the army and military. No, I do not listen to Grilla. Thank you so much for subscribing, Zoe. Welcome to a positive community. I do hope that you enjoy the content you see from me and take a deep dive into my channel. Jay said, I'm coming your home one day. What? Michael said, my wife and I are currently in Italy. Wow, very nice. And our last duet station was Spain. Very cool. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, the idea of it is cool, but like, I feel like, Michael, even though I'm not in the military, I don't know anybody in the military, I feel like you and your wife's experiences, especially since you guys are in Italy right now and you were in Spain, it's very different, right? Than the new people joining. Not everyone is like that. Like, I've seen videos on TikTok, people are like getting their deployment station or whatever, and they're going to Minnesota or Arkansas or Alabama. What am I going there for? Like, really? You're gonna send me there? So I feel like going overseas, yes, that's a perk of it, I feel like, but not everyone is going to do that or get that deployment maybe like the first time or like the first 5 times. Hey Emma, hey Jay, thank you so much. God, you have my eyes. Hey African. Oh no, I'm not marrying you. You can become my friend though, so make sure to like the video, subscribe. Hey Enzo, your wife's currently a nurse Navy and I'm an administrator health specialist. Oh, very nice. Hey, Daryl, how do you feel about corrupt judges and possibly working around them, being an attorney? Like you say you are. I'm not an attorney. I never said I'm an attorney. I'm a graduate student studying public administration, criminal justice. I have not gone to law school. I'm not in the state of California to take the baby bar exam without going to law school. So I'm not an attorney. I think corrupt judges are wrong. Corrupt judges should not exist in the criminal justice system. If you want to become a judge and you want to be corrupt, you're essentially going against what your job is. You're going against the Constitution in a way. The United States Constitution, you're supposed to, like, it's in the Bill of Rights. You're supposed to treat people, I forgot what amendment it is. I think it's like the 14th, if I'm not mistaken. The 14th or the 5th Amendment, it's one of the two. And if it's not one of the two, it's in the Bill of Rights. But the Constitution essentially says you are supposed to treat people equally. Despite their race, their religion, you're supposed to treat people equally. The First Amendment of the Bill of Rights essentially says something like, you can't discriminate against free speech, what somebody looks like, things like that. So when judges are corrupt, that's essentially what they're doing. They're discriminating in a way. Sometimes that could be racial discrimination. Sometimes that could be monetary discrimination. They're going, and normally when you work for like public service of the federal government, my public administration professor, I have to do more research into it, but he said like you have to take an oath of office saying you're going to do your job like impartially and ethically. So when you're corrupt and you're not conducting your job impartially or ethically, you're going against your own job. So you went through all these years of law school, all these years of undergrad, all these years of working as a regular attorney before you can become a judge, just to be corrupt? Like, what? Hey, Jay. What you eating? This is a chicken patty. Yeah, it tastes okay. It looks like an empanada. I keep getting that. I've never had an empanada before. I want to try an empanada, not an empanada, I don't think. Hey, Country, Kirby, how are you doing today? Hey, James, what's up, what's up? Glad you could be here. I haven't seen the Met Gala, James, but I've seen outfits, okay? I've seen Dolce's outfit. It was good. It was okay. And I saw my mama sent me this video. I don't know her name. I think it's Tiana Taylor. I'm not sure. I think that's her name, but I could be totally wrong. She was wearing like the red outfit with the hat. That was kind of cool. And then obviously you saw Kim Kardashian's outfit. She always wears like the same outfits in my opinion. It's just in different fonts. Yeah. Sabrina Carpenter's outfit wasn't the best in my opinion. Zendaya's outfit, I did like Zendaya's outfit. But compared to the other outfits her on was very minimal and simplistic. I guess that's what she was going for. I would wear Zendaya's outfit. But like, compared to all the other outfits, it was very minimal. But it was good. And then I've seen this video of another person who attended the Met Gala. I saw Rihanna's outfit. She has another baby. So there's that with Rihanna. It was a good outfit Rihanna had. Who else did I see? I saw this guy. They said he's a racer. I don't know his name, but I saw the video on TikTok. He had like an outfit reveal. His outfit was kind of cool. So yeah. What about you, James? Who was your did you have a favorite outfit of the night and everyone else in the stream? Those are some very wealthy babies that Rihanna has. Shout out to them. Like, shout out to those little kids. Good afternoon, Linda. I'm doing good. How are you doing? God bless you as well. What's my favorite makeup brand? An animal. My favorite animal is a horse. My favorite makeup brand. I don't really wear makeup, so I'm not that familiar with makeup. I do want to start. If I kind of want to wear makeup, but I don't want to wear makeup in the idea that you guys are thinking. I don't really care about foundation. I like colors, as you guys know. My tapestry is very colorful. I wear a lot of I've clothes a lot of different colors. And eyeliner is very cool in my opinion because you're able to like do different designs with your eyes, and eyeliner comes in various colors. So I do want to like start experimenting with like how to draw eyeliner with a steady hand so it could look cool like that. I'm doing good today, India. How are you doing? Why is it so hard to see the state when they do you wrong? I was done wrong in court and I'm wrongfully sent to jail. But when I try to fight back, they say I'm wrong. Because if you prove somebody wrong in your family, right? Is that person receptive to saying, you know what, you were right, I was wrong? If they are, shout out to your family. It's not like that in my family, guys. It's definitely not. Okay? Like, it's not. You gotta conform 100%. But, like, so think about it that way. If somebody, like your friends or your family members around you, if they're not receptive to saying or owning up to their own mistakes, their own failures, and saying, you know what, you were right, I apologize, I was wrong. Imagine the government. You try to sue the government for that. state, federal government, they may say they don't work together, but in certain cases they do work together, and they have more power, they have more money than you, most likely. So they're going to fight back hard, because like, unless it becomes maybe a public lawsuit, that's the only difference, where the state is somewhat willing to admit their mistakes and pay you. So yeah, I'm still in my dorm room. Hey Prophet, how are you doing? Hey Zakai, how are you doing? No, I'm not doing moderators right now on this stream. Thank you so much for the love. Sending it back to you. Yes, this is a Jamaican patty. It's a chicken patty. Hey, welcome everybody. Okay, so you like Sabrina Carpenter's outfit, Country Kirby. Yeah, her outfit was good. It was cool. It just reminded me of her, like, her outfit that she wore to, like, her concert. So it's very Sabrina Carpenter, but, like, to me, compared to, like, I guess the theme. I'm not even sure what the theme is, but people showed me examples of, like, what the outfit should look like for the theme. Hers wasn't really on theme. Wow, that's really cool. You own 30 horses, so you get to go horseback riding every day. Very awesome. Thank you. So glad that you liked my nails. If you want to see my manicure videos, I generally do them on Friday, so definitely stay tuned. No, I'm not eating chicken nuggets, gamer. This is a chicken patty. Chicken patty. This is garbage. Oh, thank you. You're pretty as well, Martinez. What are you guys planning on eating today? Would love to know. DH Support said, would you trade your mom for a Rick mother? What's a Rick mother? I don't know what that is. Guys, I don't know I don't know slangs, guys. Only slang I know is probably fire and lit. Okay. Hey. Are they done in the housing office? Do you know?
No, me and I are checking out rooms for it. This is
Oh, okay. One second. I'll answer your question when I got my room. When are you moving out? Hey, John, when are you moving out? You know? Oh, you didn't do the extra shift? Oh, you didn't do the extra one. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'll probably move out before you guys do. So when I do, I'll make sure to take out like my stuff from the common area, and I'll just send like a text. So.
When are you leaving?
1 minute. All right, guys. Hey, 1 minute. All right, what are you saying? Okay, GH Support said, would you trade your mom for a rich mother? No, I wouldn't trade my mom for a rich mother, guys. Okay, I don't laugh at anything. I'm lying. I really wouldn't trade my mom for a rich mother. I would have preferred she would have been the rich mother. That's the option. I mean, but compared to other people, my mom didn't do too bad, okay? So I should always shout out my mom, because I'll be speaking to my peers, okay? And like, guys, yeah, shout out to my mom, okay? Like, my mom, she always tell me stories. She was in opportunity when she was younger, where she could have at least had more economic stability and status than she does now if she pursued those opportunities. So I wish she would have pursued said opportunities? 100%. Unfortunately, she didn't. But even though she didn't do it, she did do pretty good for herself. So that way she has been able, and hopefully, and she likes me enough, so she's still able to be a rich mother to me. Okay, guys, like, I feel like, honestly, like, I know I'm not rich in any means. I have student loan debt, I always say that, but I'm not like majorly poor. Like, I'm not that. I'm very fortunate. I do know that for my mom, so I always shout out my mom. I'm very fortunate and very privileged, as I said, to have a mom that likes me, and have a mom who has been a hard worker historically and is a hard worker. So compared to other people, she's rich for me. Like, we're not wealthy, but like, she has enough to like provide for us, and if I ask her for something, she's able to do that for me. So when I say that, I feel like money is all about perception. Like, I always say I want to be rich. Would love to do that. If one day an opportunity comes to me where I could become a millionaire, a billionaire, best believe I'm gonna take it. However, I am more realistic in terms of stuff. So like, what's wealthy for me? Making six figures, above six figures would be enough for me to be wealthy, and for my mom and I to do stuff that we want to do, and we do it. So money is all about perception, and it's how you spend that money. So that's my big thing about money. So yeah, being rich is very a subjective question. Obviously, we know rich billionaires, millionaires, but then when we get to a more realistic standpoint, I think the concept of rich is, when we're looking at it monetary wise, is more subjective. As I always say my goal is to be rich, but ideally my goal is to be financial stable. My goal is to achieve financial stability and above. And I have to say that because when you need to be financial stability to meet your basic needs, your housing needs, your food needs, your transportation needs, you need that financial stability. However, if you want to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it, and take care of the people around you, and allow that people, i.e. my mom, to do what she wants to do when she wants to do it, you have to be financially stable and above. So yeah, that's my goal. Am I going to try to achieve millionaire status? Yes, but if I try to do that in the workforce via just getting a regular job, that may not be achievable. So you got to think about some business ideas, which I haven't done yet, but maybe one day an idea will come to me, because the only way you will become a millionaire. You continue to work for a corporation. I don't know if that's going to happen. Probably won't, unless you have some nepotism for that. So no, I wouldn't trade my mom. Hey Alan, you're going to donate $100? Okay. Feel free to purchase a super chat. We greatly appreciate it. All proceeds from the super chat is going in its own separate account, and it will be used to pay off my student loan debt. Hey Tobias, thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much. You're pretty as well. Hey Braga, what's it like in Brazil right now? Hey Nicholas, how are you doing today? I want to speak English like you one day. Excuse me. Well, keep practicing, and maybe you will. Because guys, some people really don't like their parents. They really don't like them. I remember last summer I was in at the housing office working, and a coworker of mine, she walked up to me and she's like, "What are you doing for the summer?" I'm like, wait, no. I asked her what she's doing for the summer, and she was like, "Oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm just working, and my parents are like leaving me in the house, and they're going on vacation to all these different countries." I looked at her. I'm like, really? Wow, my mom would take me with her. She looked at me. I'm like, what? She just, like, her facial expression, it just changed. And I'm like, why are you looking at me like that? She didn't say anything. And then I've been in another situation where I'm just speaking to, like, other RAs or other residents. They refuse to go home. They do not want to go home because they're like, Oh, my mom's annoying. Oh, I don't like my mom. I don't like this. I don't like that. Like, I can't do this. I don't like my parents. I don't want to be around them. Like, they make me do so much stuff. And, like, obviously my mom, she makes me do, like, she makes me wash the dishes. She makes me do something I don't like, but it's never to the extent to, like, the way they talk. Like, they talk about, like, they hate their parents sometimes, the way they speak. So it's really crazy to me. I don't understand that. So, just know, guys, there's always somebody who's doing worse than you are. It's like an exam. If you get a low score in an exam, just know there's somebody who scored lower than you to make yourself feel better. At least you're smarter than one person, right? So it's like that for me, the way I look at it. What are you saying? Nicholas said, hey, Nicholas. Okay. Freedom comes with money. Yeah. It depends where you are. Okay. Why do I say it depends where you are? I've been privileged enough to visit different places, and okay, if we're in America, best believe freedom comes with money. Okay, you need money in America. If you don't have money, like anytime you go outside in America, I feel like you're buying something, and something costs like $20 plus. Anytime you go in outside in America just to buy food, you do need money. But I feel like when we're looking at the Caribbean, life in the Caribbean, South America, you still do need money. But like I think people can be very self-sustainable in South America. Like you get a piece of, and obviously you need money to buy land or something. But like you could grow your own food. You have freedom that way. So yeah, I do think freedom comes with money. It's like the idea of money doesn't buy happiness. I used to hear people say that a lot. I still hear people say that money doesn't buy happiness. Yes, money doesn't buy happiness, but in my opinion, money allows you to pursue things that you like to do, which makes you happy. It's like my mom. She loves riding her bike sometimes. And she always used to tell me in the past, money doesn't buy happiness. I mean, I never told her this analogy. I guess because I'm just using an example. This conversation never came up before. But, like, my mom always used to tell me money doesn't buy happiness. Or not even my mom, somebody else in my house. They always say money doesn't buy happiness. However, that person, they love their bike so much. My mom loves biking. They love fishing. They love doing this. You need money to buy the fishing tools. You need money to buy the bike to do this stuff that makes you happy. So money doesn't buy happiness, in my opinion, but money allows you to pursue the things that make you happy. Like, I like traveling. To travel, I need money to do that. I need to save my money to travel. To buy clothes that I like. I need to save my money to buy clothes that I like. To do my nail polish. To buy my phone to stream for you guys. I like streaming for you. Stream makes me happy. I need to save my money to buy said phone to stream for you guys. So money doesn't buy happiness, but money allows you to obtain items and pursue initiatives that makes you happy, in my opinion. So yeah. More of the story is no matter what income level you are at, you can be happy, but you are always going to need some type of monetary money to pursue that. David said, I was on FaceTime with my friends and they are being mean to me. Oh, that's not nice, David. Forget those friends. Forget about those friends. If they're being mean to you, they are not worth it at all. Hello, Season. How are you doing? Time said, I believe it's 78 degrees in Brazil and cloudy. Wow. I was just talking to my friend who's there. Oh, wow. Nice. That's cool weather. Do they have a beach in Brazil? Love the emojis, BT. You came on the phone screen. Very cool. Who birthed me? MJ. My mom, yes, she did. Hey, YGG. Hey, Ray. Ray said you're absolutely right. Okay, I'll try and speak a little slower, guys. Ray said, you're absolutely right. Stuff could always be worse. Yeah, it can. Yeah, okay, I did get the chicken patty out of the oven. Thanks for reminding me. I ate it. So if you left the stream for a little bit, you missed to eat with me. So if you want to see me eating, you always just rewind the stream or rewatch the stream when it's finished. It was okay. It was like, let's give it like a 6 out of 10. What's to build character in meantime? What do you mean? Brandon said, if you were invited to heaven to watch a real life movie of one characters in the Bible with Jesus, but we're allowed to only take one person with you, who would you take? Well, First off, I wouldn't want to do that, okay? Because when I'm no longer on earth, the goal is to go to heaven, so I don't want to go to heaven while I'm still alive, okay? But if I had no choice in the matter, I had to choose, I would take my mom with me. If we go down, then we go down together. Why is that so morbid? That's who I would take with me, my mom. Hey, Roki, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the love, sending it back to you. Girl, yeah, I'll try and speak slower. Please support me. You want me to subscribe to you? All right, I'll be more than happy to subscribe to you as long as you guys subscribe to me first, like the video, make sure, and then write your YouTube username in the chat as it appears on YouTube, and I'll subscribe to you. I will never sell my soul for money. It depends who you're selling your soul to, though. If I'm selling my soul to God, okay. Selling my soul to down below, I'm not doing that. Bye, Paul. It was a pleasure having you on the stream. I hope to see you in the next live stream or in the comment section of one of my full nutritional YouTube videos. Have you guys ever seen colorful index cards? This is what happens when you start buying your own school supplies. You spend money on unnecessary stuff. My mom never used to buy colorful index cards for me. Oh, so sorry that I'm too fast to understand. Yeah, I'll try to speak a little slower. I didn't realize I spoke so fast. Hey, J Clips. How are you? Oh, I'm doing good. Abins, how are you doing? Hey, Dream Official. Welcome back, the GOAT. Excuse me. Time said it's your parents giving you and showing you what character is. Character is nothing to do with money. Just showing you what you should... No, 100%. Yeah, I don't think I ever said character has anything to do with money. Yeah, I do believe character has nothing to do with money. Character, I think, relates to, like, the life lessons that... and the norms that are taught to you, or norms that you observe in your parents and you learn, or the idea that you learn that this is acceptable behavior. 100%. Character is also not learned in a way sometimes. I think every kid, every person has their own personality. So my personality, I don't think my personality was learned. I think my parents did teach me character, right from wrong behavior, but my personality is my own personality. Sometimes my mom likes my personality. Sometimes she wants to try and change my personality. Is she successful in changing said personality? No, she's not. So personality is just something that you have, you're born with, and you just grow into it, I feel like sometimes. Welcome back, GOAT. How are you doing? Hey, Entertainment. Little Tekka. I am not Little Tekka. Isn't that like a rapper, I feel like? But how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. I'm just mixing up the index cards. So you're like, ooh, let me take pink. And then the next one is green. And the next one is yellow. I just feel like it's more fun that way. Hey, Jones. How are you doing? Glad you could be here. Did you do anything interesting for the day? Nothing. You did nothing interesting. Well, you know what? That's 100% okay. Sometimes we have interesting days. Sometimes we do not. I'm getting tired of mixing up these index cards now. The rest will just be big globs like this. You got off work? Okay, nice. How was work today? Pretty chill. Kind of boring. Not that entertaining. Bet you guys didn't believe I knew how to whistle. I used to know how to whistle longer when I was younger. But, yeah. Hello, Peter Griffin. Glad you're here. Okay. You said your work was cool. Okay, glad it was cool. Wasn't too stressful. Wasn't too boring. Pretty chill. But welcome to the live stream. Shout out if you are a returning supporter. I'm definitely seeing some familiar names. If you are a new viewer here, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and taking a deep dive into my content. I have fashion videos, eat with me, technology videos, days of my life as a graduate student, and so much more. And you are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness. Alrighty, guys. Do you have any other comments, questions, or concerns for me? If not, I'm going to end the live stream for the day. But let's see if we have any other final comments, questions, or concerns for me. Hey, welcome, welcome. I'll just call you Joe. Hey, Joe. Will Smith. What are you doing here, Will Smith? You want to cast me in like a movie? How much you paying me, though? And I'll see myself on the big screen when I go to the cinemas, the movie theaters. Don't go. Well, there's no more comments, questions, or concerns. It's gonna get pretty quiet because I think I spoke about everything I intended to speak about on this stream. Peter said I'm looking for Stewie. Who's Stewie? And I can't find him. Have you seen him? No, I haven't seen Stewie. Did you mention my wife? You did the hand to slap somebody. That's funny. Hello, Maze. Hey, Joe. That is so mean, Joe. Why would you judge my glasses? I'm a human being, and these glasses are part of my personal style. When you get to the gates of heaven, Joe, and Jesus asked you, why did you judge uniquely me as glasses? I hope you have a good response for them. Thou shalt not judge. We are all human beings. What gives you the power over another human to judge? Hello, Maz. I'm from the United States. Where are you from? You live in Springfield. Okay, nice. Where's Springfield? Arizona, New York, Ohio, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh? Is that how you say? Is that a state? Why am I saying it weird? I don't know. Do you have a stepbrother? Yeah, I do. Yeah. I say that because he really doesn't need any more siblings, but I do. Are both your parents American? Yes, they are. We are all U.S. citizens, guys. Hello, Stein. How are you doing? Hi, I'm new. I just came to your live stream. I'm so glad you're new here. You are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness. This is a safe space as long as we discuss age-appropriate content. I have fashion videos, eat with me, technology videos, days of my life as a graduate student, and so much more. So definitely secure your seat right now by subscribing to the channel and joining the community. Springfield. Okay, that's where you're from. Hello, Mondale. How are you doing? You're from Pakistan? Bruh. All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. Racial slurs, whether that is implicitly stated or explicitly stated, is strictly prohibited and not allowed on this channel. So please take some time and to deliberate on why your comments were not right and why you unfortunately got placed in timeout. Hello, McKenna. How are you doing? Oh, you're from Kenya. Okay, nice. What's it like in Kenya? Never been. Do I want to go to Kenya? Sure, I'll go to Kenya one day. I'll go to Kenya in the not so foreseeable future. Hey, Christina. Christina said, if a tree falls down on my car, I would be mad. So would I. Hey, David. How are you doing? Hey, Stein. Isn't Stein that guy's name from DC Legends of Tomorrow? Have you guys seen DC Legends of Tomorrow? Watch it. It's a good show. It's about time travelers who travel back in time to fix the future. It has the white canary in it. The white canary's cool. Hey, David. Thank you so much, Stein, for liking the video, subscribing. I'm so glad that you decided to be part of Uniquely Mia's community. You are welcome. Definitely take a deep dive into my channel, and I hope you enjoy the content that you see. And you're beautiful as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. Mad said they're from Pakistan, but they're moving to Turkey in a month. Very nice, very nice. Never been to either of those places. Hey, Eminem. Also, it's Kenyan. It's beautiful. Okay, cool. Hey, what's your name? Hey, Jay. How are you doing today? Glad you could be here. What's up, Jared? Glad you're here. Hey, from Indonesia, Life Unlimited. How are you doing today? Hello, Haroon. Hey, Anne-Marie. We got Anne-Marie. Friends. That's how you spell friends. Do. I like Anne-Marie. Hello. DH Support said, what would you change about your mom? Why are you guys acting so technical question? You want to get me in trouble, dudes? You guys trying to get me in trouble? Like, actually, what would I change about my mom? Nothing. She's so perfect. Like, she's perfect. Exceptional. There's nothing I would change about her. Oh my god. Okay, what would I change about my mom? This is just constructive criticism. I love you, Mommy. But I would never change anything. But on the odd chance that I could change something about you. What would I change about my mother? I don't know why I'm thinking so hard. I thought about this in the past so many times. But why am I thinking so hard? Okay. Yeah, what would I change about my mom? Okay. Shout out to my mom. She's very supportive. Love my mom. She's very, very supportive. However, one thing, my mom has a tendency of, and I don't know, I think it's just for me. I don't think she had okay, I'm not gonna go too much, but I think it's just for me, and I think I'm she has 3 kids, but I'm the only one really who I guess she didn't necessarily have control over, but who actually listened to her, okay? And listened to her advice and all that. So she provides really good advice. I always go to my mom for advice. Anytime I'm deliberating on a topic, applying for a new job position, a program, academic program, always speaking to my mom about it, getting her feedback. Why do you think I added public administration to my degree? So she's very supportive. However, my mom, she has a tendency of, if you disagree with her, or let's say you try something, you fail at it, or you did something in the past and you don't want to do it again because you know you probably won't improve on it, or you just don't want to do something in that moment, she has a tendency to catch an attitude, and she won't tell you and she'll tell you, I don't have an attitude. But you know your mom, and I know my mom, and even though she'll tell you hey, I don't care, do what you want, she catches an attitude and she says implicit things. And the thing behind my mom, when she gets that attitude, even if you know you're going to fail at it, even though you're going to practice, you're going to improve somewhat, but even though ultimately you're going to fail at this thing and you may not be accepted because you know yourself, you have to fail for my mom, if that makes sense. It does make sense, but when I say you have to fail for my mom, you have to try again with her supervision, her approval. And only if you fail after she tried to help, only if you failed under her supervision or approval, then she's at least you tried. I'm proud that you tried. You don't have to do it again. Even though the same you knew that outcome would result, if that makes sense. So she has a tendency to catch an attitude when you disagree with her, or you say you don't want to do something in that moment if you don't do it in that moment, if that makes sense. That's just my mom. Let me give you one more thing. What would I change about? So I would change in terms of being more open and receptive and not catching an attitude for unnecessary things like that. And then another thing I would change about my mom, she has a tendency to compare me to other people in my life who I don't like her comparing me to, even though she shouldn't compare us, because I far surpass them, and that's not me being confident. That's not me being cocky. It's true. she had the tendency for me to compare me to other people who are like in my life. You guys can infer who do your parents compare you to, okay? So she has a tendency to compare me to other people in my life and say, oh, well, you should be more like this person, or look at this person there. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? To compare us like we're on the same level. We're not on the same level. Like, we're not. And that's not me being cocky. They may be more successful than me at this moment of time, but when you strip away all that success that they have in this moment of time, and who actually like supports my mom a lot, who actually listens to my mom a lot, I far surpass them in that sense. And in the future, I will far surpass them in terms of success. And that's not me being cocky. You can be confident, and I'm confident in that, and I know that will happen. So she had a tendency for us to compare, and I don't like that comparison because she knows it. I know it. So what are you doing? And it just gives me an attitude, and it just makes me get attitude so very much. I hate that. That's one of the main things I really hate that my mom does. And yeah, that's like the two things I would change about my mom. Oh yeah, she has a tendency to change her personality a lot in front of said people who she compares us to, where we don't even meet the same level. Yeah, she has a tendency to do that. I hate when she changes her personality in front of people. Cause like, you tell me one thing, you confuse me. You tell me one thing in private, you agree with me in private, and then when we go in front of these people, your behavior is a whole 360. I'm like, am I the odd man out? What did I do? Am I going crazy? Like, what's happening? I hate when she does that because it makes me feel like odd person out. Like, I'm the problem when you agreed with me 5 minutes prior. So I know it was very vague, but if my mom's watching this stream, she'll know what I'm referring to. So yeah, mostly I hate comparisons that my mom does. I hate that she catches an attitude for some reason. I hate that she catches attitudes when I don't agree with her, and I hate that she changes her personality in front of people. Specific people. I understand why you have to change your personality in front of certain people, but there's just one person I hate. Just one person. That's the only thing. All my problems with my mom literally relates back if I do something that she doesn't agree with, or just one person in my life who I despise. And my mom always makes me spend time around that one person I despise. She always forcing opportunities for us to hang out. So that's basically it. Honestly, I know it's very vague, but if you've been a supporter for a while, you can read between the lines if you have those critical thinking skills too. But yeah, Anne-Marie said, what do you not say hi to me? Hey, Anne-Marie, I did say hi to you. Welcome from Indonesia. Hey, Flip, how are you doing? You had Popeyes for lunch? Okay, very nice. I had a chicken patty for lunch. Welcome from Denmark. How are you doing? I'm from the United States. Kenya is a beautiful country. Okay, nice. Hey, from Memphis. What's it like in Memphis? You should visit someday. Perhaps I'll visit one day. Give a shout out. Oh, shout out to McKenna. They have recently hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Congratulations. That is definitely an accomplishment. Shout out to you. Your hard work definitely paid off. Hey, Nats, how are you doing? Thank you. Glad you love my videos, Anne-Marie, sorry. Hey, Hunt. Hey, Leroy. You're going out for Mother's Day? Maybe. I think so. Like, I would take my mom out for Mother's Day. There's this one person in my house. I don't know when his birthday is. If I take my mom out, he'll follow us. I don't want to buy him nothing for his birthday. He didn't buy me nothing for my birthday, so, I'll take my mom out by myself, but I don't know if she'll actually do that. Because in the past, I used to take her to breakfast and stuff. But we'll see. It depends on what my mom wants to do, too. So, like, I mean, I could drive. I have my license, but my mom doesn't trust me to drive. So, yeah. So, it's like, yeah. We'll have to see what day Mother's Day falls on and when that person's birthday is. I do not remember that person's birthday. I've known that person for a few years now. It's so hard to remember that person's birthday for some reason. I really don't know. But I have to see. Like, yeah. Hey, Cats and Pokemon, how are you doing? Hey, Juan, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Thank you, Anne-Marie. So glad that you love my videos. I'm really glad that you enjoy it. The Lightning said, when they compare you to other people's children, why can't you be like them? But they don't raise you that way. Exactly. Give an example. Give an example. On how that, well, okay, I'm not, okay, recently something happened. I'm not going to tell you what happened, but, like, that's one example. My mom, if you're watching the stream, you know what I'm referring to, okay? But an example that I'm comfortable sharing with you guys, it was, like, it was vlogged, okay? It was vlogged. When I went to New York during spring break, we had, like, we were in King's Plaza, and there was a fashion show. So go watch that full nutritional YouTube video. And if you pay attention to the video, you could see a little bit that my mom kind of had. I kind of had an attitude with it. I didn't show the part where my mom had an attitude because I'm not going to show her in that light on my channel. But what happened was we were in King's Plaza, random day. We were just going shopping because my mom was taking us to Philadelphia on that Monday. So we were getting new clothes. Essentially, there's this fashion show, a stage, they're setting up. So my mom gets excited. And, like, my mom knows, like, one of my goals, I guess I can tell you, is to be, like, a model. I've always wanted to do it since I was younger. I mean, I've never actually done it professionally to get paid, but I'm obsessed with, like, high fashion, things like that. So I feel like that would be really cool to do one day, maybe just one time in my life and actually get paid for it. So that's a goal that I've always had, and I kind of put it in the background. When I was younger, I did a lot of, like, runway shows, but I never got paid for it. And I know when I was younger, my runway walk was top tier. So when my mom saw that they were having, like, a casting call at the mall, she came to me and she got so excited. She was like, you should do it, you should do it, you should do it. Like, it's great. I looked at her, I'm like, I'm not doing that. I told her, like, I don't want to do it. My walk is terrible. My outfit, I'm not wearing the proper clothes. When you do casting calls, you have to wear blue jeans, white shirt, and some high heels. I had none of that. I was wearing, like, a purple sweater, sweatpants, and boots. And she was like, no, you're good, you're good. They'll see you in your natural state. I did not want to do that. I was so upset. So we had lunch, and I told my mom, I'm not doing it. I literally told her I'm not doing it. You know what she did? She went to Stu. That's another guest appearance who be on my stream sometimes. She was like, let's go get some lunch. We were leaving the mall, mind you, at that time. She was like, I don't want to leave. She's like, let's go get some lunch. I knew what she was doing. We got her lunch, eating down the whole time. She's just looking at me. She's like, you know, you should do it. You should do it. Like, you always say you want to be a model, and an opportunity presented itself to you, and you don't want to do it. Like, little comments she's making. Little comments, like, why is that necessary? I already said I don't want to do it. Why are you saying those little comments? It makes no sense. So, finally, I already knew, because I was home for spring break a week, and I know my mom, she'll get over it, but it's going to take a few days, and I didn't want my mom to, like, have an attitude for, like, 3 days out of my spring break trip while I'm home. That's not fun for anyone, particularly for me. All the fun stuff that I do with my mom, even if, like, I don't do anything fun, her personality dictates what we're gonna do. If my mom has an attitude, we're not going nowhere. We're not doing nothing, okay, guys? It's just at home doing nothing, okay? That's boring. So I already knew my mom, so, like, I had to do it to appease her, make her happy, and I hated it the whole time through. Okay, so I did it. After I walked the thing, my walk was bad. I was too stiff. After we do that, she's like, I'm so proud of you. Her personality did a 316, and she was happy again. She's like, I'm so proud of you. You did so good. You were great. Okay, I listened to her. You know what happened? And mind you, I told her that's for little kids before I even do it. But the sign, she said, no, the sign says it's for 5 and up. You know what happened? G got the call back. He can't even walk. That's a little boy. Why am I saying that? Don't be mean to the little boy. Okay, don't be mean to the little boy. Okay, like, he got the call back, and all the little kids who got the call back, they were all little kids. So not only did I waste my time, but I was right in my inference to say that that's for little kids, and she didn't believe me. So her personality and her not agreeing to my no, that I don't want to do it in that moment. I'm not comfortable doing it. I'm not ready to do it. I'm not prepared to do this. I essentially walked the show, did a bad walk, and it was still for little kids because that's all who they chose to, like, be in their show, you can say. So that's an example, DH support, on what my mom makes me repeat when I don't want to repeat it, when I disagree with her, if that makes sense. I mean, there's other examples I can give, but I'm just not comfortable giving those examples. So, yeah. I mean, one happened more recently, but I'm not going to give that example. Hey, Anne-Marie, thank you so much I'm so happy that you love my videos. Hey, First Sprinkles, how are you doing? I look like Willow Smith. I don't have her net worth, though. Cats and Pokemon said my mom changes her personality. So, yeah. Two, I always tell my friends that they never, and you know what? I get it, okay? So, like, if my mom's in front of her friends, I understand that personality change. When I say this, when I say personality change, there's specifically two people in my life, in my mom's life. Her personality, like, she'll tell me stuff in private about them, and she'll always agree with me. But when those individuals come around her, it's either one, she's not living up to her full intelligence. She makes herself seem not as smart as she is. Or two, she just agrees with that one person, my sibling, essentially. I can tell you my sibling part. She always agrees with my sibling. And she always disagrees with me in front of them. Or any little thing that I say. Like, and my mom knows my personality. I'm a person, guys. I'm very opinionated, okay? I don't like to point out people's flaws, but I low-key point out people's flaws. And when my siblings are around, she just does little things that's like, why can't you volunteer to carry the bag for our mom? Like, why can't you volunteer to do this? And if I voice that opinion, everyone gets an attitude. And my mom's agreeing with them. But my mom knows that's how my personality is, so I don't understand it. Why do I have to change my personality around them? They don't change their personality around me. And you know what happened? You know what I saw on my sister's phone one time? And we went to Philadelphia. And my sister was low-key nice to me in that trip. She got too comfortable around me. You know what she did? She showed me her phone. You know what my sister has my contact picture saved as? A skull. You know, like the death skull? That's what my profile picture is saved as. Mind you, I have a meh for my sister's face, like a flat face, like, that's my sister's profile picture on my phone. Like, has her content, but she has a death skull for me. Like, what? I never put a death skull for her. So in that moment, I truly saw that, like, my sister doesn't show her full personality and what she thinks about me to my mom. And I always tell my mom that. I always tell my mom, you think she's so good? You think she's so nice? You think she's so perfect? She's really not. Like, she's really not. My mom never believes me about it. And when I saw my sister's phone, I'm like, you see? My mom didn't see it, but, like, you see? So, like, when we're around my sister and stuff, anything I say is like, I can't say nothing right. I can't be opinionated. It's like I'm quiet. Like, I just shut up when I'm around. When I go with my mom, my sister, my nephew, I just shut up. I just let them talk. And if I don't talk, it's still a problem, guys. If I don't talk around them, I have an attitude. When I talk around them, I have an attitude. So there's nothing I could do. So it's just really interesting. But I understand changing personalities in front of your friends. Because my mom, she changes her personality in terms of she's more lively. So she's more vocal with her friends. And I get that. That's her friends. They gossip a lot too. I didn't know my mom could gossip. And so, like, she speaks to her friends. I'm like, what? That's really funny. And they gossip about the most random stuff, guys. Like I told you, adults are just like little kids grown up. They just have more money and they can do whatever they want. Because it's the same. It's gossip that my residents be gossiping about. My coworkers be gossiping about. Like, what are you talking about? It's not that important. The light said, you do not have to. I would leave from anyone I don't want to be around. No, exactly. I mean, I would never leave my mom, really. But, like, I don't change my personality. So that's why oftentimes I get in trouble. My mom and my sibling. That's why nobody really likes me in my family, because I don't change my personality to conform to them. The way you guys see me, I'm like that with them. Okay? I don't change my personality for anyone. I mean, if I'm in a professional setting, I'm not going to point out my professor's flaws. That makes no sense. Why would you do that? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be as opinionated because it's a professional capacity. But the way I present myself on YouTube, the way I present myself around my coworkers who's around the same age as I am, I present myself the same exact way around my family members, around my mom. And that's why, if you speak to my sibling, that's why I love streaming for you guys, because, like, kind of, it's like you guys accept my personality in a way. Because you guys always say I'm so positive, I'm so nice, and I do consider myself to be a positive and nice individual. But, like, if you guys were to ever take a survey of my family members, particularly on my mom's side, and my dad's side, low-key, I mean, if you were to ever take a survey of my family members, what do they think about Uniquely Mia? Guys, you will not think it's Uniquely Mia they're talking about. You will not think we're the same person. You'll think it's two different people from service, because they just see me in a negative light. And you guys think I'm exaggerating? I'm really not. And it does light. And you guys think I'm exaggerating? I'm really not. And it doesn't bother me. Can you guys hear me? No, yes, maybe. Hello? Can you guys hear me? No, yes, maybe. I think I'm back. Hello? Okay, so let me answer these final questions and then I have to log off because I have to do some GRA work today. I have one more day of officially being a GRA, just some like quick accessibility work, and then I want to read my notebook a little bit. So I'll do some stuff off camera. So let's read these comments. Silver Kitchen said, so your mom essentially teaches you to always try and never give your best. Yeah, I do think my mom teaches me. Yeah, that's definitely one of the main goals. In all my personal statements, I have always written about that. So it is a good skill to have, especially like when you're in the world of academia. You're not always going to succeed the first way around. However, I do think there are certain circumstances where it's like, no matter how hard you try, if you don't get external help with it, it's not going to make a difference. So, yeah. Doesn't really matter. Sometimes you just don't want to try. So why is it a problem if I don't want to try? That's the thing too. I try so much. I tried everything. Okay, guys. So I try, and anytime I try, 9 times out of 10 I excel at it. So if I try something and if I fail at it, it's just annoying. Like, why can't I just have the privilege of saying I want to give up and I don't want to do this? So, but I don't have that privilege. Hey, Just Live. Evan said she's probably a narcissist, to be honest. That is why, guys, one of the reasons why I will never become a psychiatrist, even though it is an appealing career, I will be diagnosing everyone in my family. They will not like me, even though they really don't like me. Okay, so, I don't know, but it's one of the main reasons why I could never become a psychiatrist. Hey, Angela. Thank you for being honest about your own feelings. My pleasure, my pleasure. You have a boyfriend? Yeah, psychology, professional writing, criminal justice, and public administration. Evan said, I think it's interesting to see how parents treat their kids and the kids becomes legends. Oh, yeah, but all things considering, guys, I didn't name the flaws that my mom has. It's low-key flaws, honestly, but you guys asked the question. But my mom's a great mom. Like, I would never change her for anything. She has various lived experiences, so I guess her lived experiences plays into a factor as to why she's the way she is and why I guess she pushes me to do stuff or conform. But all things considering, we're looking outside of that conformity and all the flaws that my mom has, things that I would change about her, things that I don't like. She is a great mom. I mean, I would never change her, like I said. Yeah, would never change her. If I randomly found out I'm adopted, I mean, hopefully I'm not adopted, but if I ever did find out, I wouldn't be upset. I mean, if my birth parents are rich, I mean, I'll get some money from them, but I'll stay with my mom. But yeah, so she's a great mom. I would never really change. She's a supportive mother. She's always been there for me. She takes me on trips. She gets me what I want when I ask for it, if I ask for it. So she's always there to help. So yeah, all things considering, would not change her. I would change her, but I wouldn't get another mother. But there's nothing wrong with changing. But I wouldn't get another mother, essentially. Let's see. Hey, Vlad, how are you doing? Black magic means code switching on Whitey. Everyone code switch, though, especially some white individuals who, like, speak a second language, though. Hey, Daniel. YouTube. Hey, YouTube Live, how are you doing? Evan said, mom's like, who is like them? Oh, no, my mom is much better than her mom. Oh, snap, my grandmother watches this. Oh, bruh. But it's okay, it's okay. But, yeah, I'm not going to repeat what I said because I know my grandmother watches these streams, but yeah. Hey, Yafan, how are you doing? No, you can't call me mommy. Hey, Evan. Evan said they're shoeboxing you into what their perceptions of you is. They definitely try. It's never successful, which is why I get in trouble around my family members sometimes. And it's just around my sister, really. That's the only person where I say stuff. That's always a problem with her. She's sensitive. Like, you know, people too sensitive. My sister, man, she's too sensitive. Because even like my stepdad, my mom's partner, I be saying random stuff to him too. He doesn't care. Like, he don't care. So, it's my sister. And people like my cousin, like everyone on my mom's side, they're too sensitive. That's what happened to them. Hey, Jack. Jack said, how can I be disciplined? I'm not sure. Evan said, hey, Evan, okay. Hey, Gerard. Yo, Vega, okay, you can hear me. Okay, hey, Stu Over Kitchen, thanks for letting me know you can hear me, Cats and Pokemon. Hey, Luna, how are you doing today? Where is your Chinese food? I threw out the fried rice. Yeah, it was in the fridge. I didn't eat all of it, but it was in the fridge. It was going bad, and I went to Walmart. I bought new stuff. So, bought like macaroni and cheese. I bought like chicken patties I can make and eat. I only need food to last me like a few more days, so I'm not really overly concerned about food. And I have bread, so I have a lot of bread. I'll take my bread home. So now I'm not gonna eat out all of it, so I have food. I was speaking to the RA. She was like, I'm just gonna buy pizza and I'll just eat it until I leave. So I'm not the only person who be buying pizza in bulk and just let it stretch out for like multiple days to eat. We're all at the end, guys, so nobody really cares about food. Honestly, we care about being released to go home. So yeah. Hey, the figure, how are you doing? Your name is Bashar. Welcome, Bashar. How are you doing? Cats and Pokemon said, we contain multitudes. We're not just our good qualities, and we're not just our bad. Exactly. Remember, y'all's parents are just adults who procreate. No, 100%. Like, I be seeing TikTok sometimes, and some of you, have you guys ever seen those TikTok videos where parents are like we're kids who are now grown up, who like regularly travel by themselves. They travel with their parents, or they watch their parents do something, and like they say in the TikTok video, how did my parents raise me? Like, when they say that, they say like, how were my parents able to raise me or raise them? Because the way they act is like, what is this? Like, what are you doing? It's like, what are you doing moments? I always have those moments, guys. I don't know why. It's just like, I'll be home sometimes, or I'll be talking to my mom on the phone, and she'll be reading something to me, and I'm like, in the back of my head, I guess she'll know now, so I'm about to tell you, but in the back of my head, I'm just like, what? Like, how did you achieve what you achieved? Like, how did you do this? And it's not questioning their intelligence, but it's just like, how did you survive? Like, how did you raise a human? Like, how are you able to do this? Because it's like, things that they do or things that they say, what is it, unfathomable? I know it's a big word. I don't know why I'm using that word, but it's just like, what? That makes no sense. Like, what? Like there's moments like that. So relating it back to Cats and Pokemon, parents are just adults who had kids. So like I always say, adults are just little kids. They're just grown up and they have money to do what they want to do. Because like, have you ever had those moments? How did you raise a human? How did you achieve your success? Like, what? How? Like that. Hey Sharon, how are you doing? No need to spam. Hey tax manager. Hey Sharon. Is this a mukbang channel? 100%. I do food videos on the channel. So if you want to see more Eat With Me's, also known as mukbang videos, feel free to go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my food videos. Hey Paul, how are you doing? Your nail broke? Oh no, that sucks, Christina. Put some nail oil on it. My nails, I bit off my nails as well, so they're now in the process of like trying to grow back. But welcome everybody to the live stream. Uniquely Mia here. I am a dual degree grad student. I am public administration and criminal justice, and you are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness. All opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. So please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and joining the community. I have fashion videos, Eat With Me's, technology videos, days of my life as a graduate student, live streams such as this where I answer your questions, share some of my lived experiences, and so much more. So please consider consider subscribing and becoming part of the community. You're so beautiful as well, Venenso. Thank you so much for your kind words. Love the emoji. Sending it back to you. YouTube. You guys on YouTube, you have the best emojis, honestly. Like, those are very cute emojis. I don't have it, like, on my phone. Hey, Sophie. How are you doing? I'm from the United States. Where are you from? Ciao from Malta, Luigi. Glad you could be here. How are you folding water, Cam? That's a very interesting skill. Folding water. I've never heard of that before, ever. Folding water. Welcome. What's your name? 8369. How are you doing today? Love the emojis. Hey, Freya. We got Freya Michelson in the chat. Oh no, Niklaus died. So did Elijah. Oh, how's Hope doing? Hope Michelson. I didn't see Legacies, so I don't know how she's doing. If you guys have never seen the originals, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay. Guys, have you watched the originals recently? Have I inspired you to watch it? Because I'm always mentioning it. If you ever do watch the originals, please tell me. We have a chat about it. Love the originals. It's a great show. Call me Josh. Okay, will do. What are you guys saying? You're hovering my grandma. Okay, cool. What does hovering actually mean? Oh no, I'll figure it out. Hey Ghost, how are you doing? Thank you so much for subscribing, Josh. You are welcome on the community for your positivity and uniqueness. So, thank you for your support. Make sure to take a deep dive into my channel and check out some of my videos. Hey, Wazah, how are you? Really, dude? Hey Daniel. Cats and Pokemon said, the Originals is a TV show. So I think the Originals has about 1 to 4 seasons. It may have 5. I'm not 100% sure on the last season because I didn't watch the last season. I saw the last episode of the last season. It was very sad, so I couldn't do it. So I am encouraging you, Cats and Pokemon, and everyone else on the stream, watch the Originals. And when you watch it, come back to me and say, Mia, I'm ready to chat. Okay? If you have seen the Vampire Diaries, if you like vampires, if you don't like vampires, watch the Originals. It's better than the Vampire Diaries. Summary of the Originals, okay? It describes the original family of vampires, okay? We're talking about the Michelsons, okay? The Michelsons. We have Klaus Michelson, also known as Niklaus. We have Elijah, okay? We have Niklaus. Top tier. Best characters. We have Rebecca. Rebecca's cool. Love Rebecca, okay? Love Rebecca. We have Cole Michelson. We have Finn Michelson. They had a brother. They died. I forgot the brother's name. He wasn't an important character. And essentially it describes the original family of vampires. Klaus Michelson, he's a hybrid, so he's a vampire and he is a werewolf. Vampires aren't supposed to procreate because they're dead. You can't have kids if you're dead. However, since he's a werewolf, he impregnates another werewolf, and then hence start the fight for survival for the Michelsons to reclaim their seat of royalty in New Orleans. But they can't do that yet. Why? Because we have Marcel, who was an adopted son of Klaus Michelson. But they had to, the Michelson family, they had to run out of New Orleans because, wait. Their dad is a vampire hunter trying to kill them. Yep. That's the only people who the Michelsons are afraid of. Their mom's a witch. It's a great show. Watch the show. Yeah, it is good. So you got witches, you got vampires, you got New Orleans in there. You got the heretics. It's a good show. It's just really sad sometimes, some episodes, some seasons. Yeah, it's better than the Vampire Diaries. So you'll hear everyone speaking about the Vampire Diaries. I don't care about the Vampire Diaries, okay? Vampire Diaries is annoying. Vampire Diaries is child's play when you get to the originals, okay? It's annoying, okay? When we get to the originals, you're getting to, think Twilight, but more real, okay? Twilight was child's play. Sparkling vampires, what? Vampires drinking animal blood, what? Get to the originals. If I ever turn into a vampire, it better be an original vampire, okay? Because if it's not like that, I don't want it. Okay? So, yeah, watch the originals. It's a good show. And when you watch it, let's chat about it. We got Cammy in there. Love Camille. Love Cammy. She's a great character. Low-key annoying. But she's a good character. You're currently crying from the Hunger Games? Why are you crying? What movie are you on? Oh, no. I get why you're crying. Are you crying over Finnick? Finnick O'Day, are you crying over Finnick? If you're crying over Finnick, I get you. I understand you. The author theirself said they regretted killing Finnick, and they better regret killing Finnick. Because what do you mean you killed Finnick? Why would you do that? Why would you kill Finnick? Like, what's wrong with you? So if you're crying over Finnick, I get that. Don't cry over Finnick. He doesn't come back to life, but, like, I understand. Ghost Killer said or asked, have you ever heard of Jesus Christ? He died for me and everyone else so that we can be in paradise with him. Yes, I have heard of Jesus Christ. Thanks for telling us that religious lesson. And if you are... Honestly, I was like 10 when I watched the originals, but if you're under the age of 10, don't watch the originals. Don't do it, guys, okay? It might traumatize you. But it's not a gory show, but, like, just don't watch it. Hey, Joseph. Your name's Jody. Yeah, it's interesting, Cat's my mom. Hey, Rusty. Hey, Jenna Trolls. How are you doing? Wait, well, hi. You've seen the originals? Hey, Daniel. Hey, can you say Jesus' story for us? Like, sacrifice for us. Jesus is king. He's the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. Will you say my username? Hey, buddy, and Darcia, how are you doing? Oh, I've seen The Witcher. I'm not watching season 4 of The Witcher or season 3. They have Liam Hemsworth now, whatever his name is. That's not The Witcher. It's Henry Cavill who's the correct Witcher. They changed the main character, and I'm not watching the show. So when that season dropped on Netflix, that season doesn't even exist to me, okay? Like, why are you going to do that? And the only reason why they said, like, they didn't fire him, but, like, the original Witcher actor, he's no longer the Witcher because, I guess The Witcher was a video game, and he wanted the show to be authentic to the video game. But the directors didn't want that. They want to change the storyline. He's like, I'm not doing it. So shout out to him for that. But, like, I'm not watching the new season that's going to drop. But I think season 2 is out now. Season 1 to 2. Love The Witcher. Season 1 to 2. Great show. It has the elements of fantasy in there. It has a different take on, like, the idea of witches. It has action. So it's a really good show. Love The Witcher. It's a great show. But I'm not watching the new season. They messed it up now. Yeah, no, Twilight was good. I like Twilight. However, when we're getting to, like, you know what Twilight is? Twilight is a fantasy for vampires. Okay? I feel like that's why I like Snow White and the Huntsman so much, because it's more realistic than, like, the cartoon Snow White. Because imagine if Snow White was real, she would have had to gone to war for her kingdom to get it back. That's what Snow White and the Huntsman shows you. She actually went to war. She actually fought to get her kingdom back. So Twilight is kind of like the animated idea of vampires, if you want to try and make them a little human, if that makes sense. When we're looking at the originals makes it, you can think vampires are real from the originals. You can think they're actually real people. I saw the originals when I was like 10. I wasn't supposed to watch it. My mom let me watch it. I don't even know if she knew I was watching it. Well, she knows now. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I was on Netflix. I was watching everything on Netflix. I mean, she had access to Netflix, so she could log in at any time to see what I was watching, but I don't even know if she knew I was watching the originals when I was 10. It's not advised to watch it when you're 10, but I was watching it. But what happens with the originals, I saw when I was 10, I actually thought vampires were real. That's why I wanted to go to New Orleans when I was young, because I'm like, I'm going to go to the French Quarter. Why would they turn a 10-year-old into a vampire? They want it. I don't know why I was thinking that when I was 10. But that's why I like the originals, because you can imagine that the vampires are real there, because it's more realistic, okay? More realistic. And then, like, the Michelson family was first introduced in The Vampire Diaries, so I started off by watching The Vampire Diaries. That was, like, the first vampire show that I've ever seen, The Vampire Diaries. And then I watched it because, like, even though the characters were annoying, I'm like, okay, it has vampires in it. And then they introduced the Michelsons. I'm like, do they have a show about the Michelsons? So once I realized they have a show about the Michelsons, I abandoned The Vampire Diaries and I went straight to the originals. So it's a good show. I don't really binge watch the originals, even though it's so good, because like I said, that last season is too much for me. It's so sad. I can't spoil it for you guys because I know some people didn't see it and some people may go and watch the originals now. But that last season, I just had to watch the last episode to see what happens. But it's so sad. I never cried over a TV show. Never in my life. I cried over the last episode of the originals, okay? Hey, Ghost Killer. Okay, we have to read these comments quick. I have 15%. Hey, but I love Twilight. Like, Twilight's a good show. I do like the movie Twilight. Kind of cringe, but it's good. I don't know how to do a backflip. No, I've never played the game The Witcher. So 9 times out of 10, like, there's a new anime show on Netflix. I think it's Devil May Cry. I like that anime. I saw it recently. I saw that in one day. It's a good show. However, I've never played the video game. They said it's based on a video game. Because I'm not a big gamer. But, like, I watch TV shows, like, if it looks good, if it drops on Netflix, like that. Hey, Annie. How you doing? Hey, Michael. When I go home, I can show you my high heel boots if you want to see it. It's not at school. Vampires and zombies. So, like, the Vampire Diaries, not the Vampire Diaries, but, like, when we're thinking about zombies, I think in the arena of The Walking Dead. Can I survive The Walking Dead? If I'm with Rick Grimes, Daryl Dixon, what's her name? Carol? I don't know Carol's last name. If I'm with Carol, I'm surviving The Walking Dead. Glenn, I mean, they killed Glenn. Why did they kill Glenn? I'm surviving. If I'm with that group of people, forget about Herschel. Herschel didn't live. I'm surviving, okay? However, if we're looking at The Last of Us, I'm not living. If we're looking at, World War Z zombies, I'm not living. Those zombies are too fast, okay? Those zombies are too fast. But if we're looking at the idea, like the originals, not the originals, The Walking Dead, those type of zombies, and I'm with the team, Daryl Dixon, Rick Grimes, Michonne. How can I forget about Michonne? If I'm with Michonne, if I'm with Carol, I'm surviving, okay? They're the survivors. Everyone else died. They're the only ones who's still alive. And then, mind you, there's like 12 seasons of the Walking Dead, and there's a whole bunch of shows, branches off it, different shows of the Walking Dead that branched off. So, and they're the main survivors. They survived like 12, 20 seasons by this point, including at the shows that they've branched off to make about like each individual character. So, yeah. All right. So we had a very in-depth discussion. I have to end. I'm at 14%. Any final comments, questions, or concerns? Zone said, hello, where are you from? I'm from the United States. Hey, Freya, how are you doing? Raymond said, Freya, stop spamming. Hey, Raymond, I didn't see that you joined the stream. Glad you could be here. Hey, Juan, how are you doing? But welcome everybody to live stream. Shout out if you are a returning supporter. I do recognize some familiar names, so I really appreciate you guys. If you are a new viewer here, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and joining the Uniquely Mia community. You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. I have fashion videos, Udemy technology videos, travel videos, days of my life as a graduate student, and so much more. So please, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and taking a deep dive into my content. Thank you so much for the hearts. Zone said, I'm from Poland. You want to come over? Welcome from Poland. Sure, if a brand wants to collaborate with Uniquely Mia, I can like post travel videos, adventure type videos about Poland. So let's say a company that, I don't know anything about Poland, but it's in Europe. I'm assuming it has snow. Let's say a company in Poland wants Uniquely Mia to make content about their ski resort for some reason. Have that company send an email to my private, not my private, but to my professional email address. That professional email address is found in the About Me section. I will need 2 airline tickets as well as accommodations for our stay in Poland. And 100% Uniquely Mia, Uniquely Mom, we can make some skiing content. We never skied a day in our life, but we could learn. We could do some skiing content for you, some food reviews, some like hotel reviews about your resort, and perhaps that will motivate one of the supporters on stream to visit Poland and go to that ski resort. So yeah, would love to come to Poland. Have that company send an email and their pitch to the professional email address. And I'm intentionally not telling you what the professional email address is, because if it's a professional company, they'll take the initiative to find it. Hey Elite, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? So thank you so much, Elite. Thank you, Zone. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, DH Support. Thank you, Still Over Kitchen. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you, Magic. Thank you, Ghost Killer. Thank you, Ethiopia. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Waha. Thank you, 8369. Thank you, Evan. Thank you, Buddy and Darcia. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, everyone who was on the stream. I know I didn't get to everyone. You're stunning as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. But I do have to end the stream here because my phone is dying. This may be the last stream of the day. I don't think I'll go live again today. I'll try to go live tomorrow. I don't think I'll have a move out shift tomorrow, so probably just another chat with me when I go live tomorrow. So have a great rest of your day. And if you miss me while I'm off the live stream, go check out some of my fully nutritional YouTube videos, YouTube shorts. I have a lot of content posted for you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and it was a pleasure speaking to you guys. See you soon. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching.